So the next match will be the Korean team versus the Thailand Red Giant team.
Oh, actually, it's China
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah.
IGD versus Middle East North Africa.
Oh, yeah.
Middle East North Africa. I've been seeing them play. They seem to be having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Love the celebrations. I love like their attitude on camera. Maybe their performance is not what they expected coming in to the tournament.
Yes.
But at the same time, well, if you're having fun, first of all, it's great. But maybe they'll build up, like with more experience in the tournament. So I'm curious to see their path, their trajectory
Yeah,
here
they
today.
are having a hard time right now. Hopefully, they can do some good performance this
Yeah.
match. But for my prediction, I think the Iron God got more chances to win according to the previous matches results. Yeah.
Agreed. And to be fair, they have been served tough matchups from the beginning. So the first matchup was against Japan,
Yes.
right? We know what Japan stands for here. Very,
Yeah.
very good. Second match from Middle East North Africa was against China Vanguard, which are also great players. We just saw them play.
Yes.
And now they're going to play against China Iron God. So
Yeah.
definitely maybe a bit unfortunate, maybe not the best in terms of like building up confidence and
Not a
getting to
good
a
start,
stage.
yeah.
So they could have been a bit unlucky in terms of like the draw here and the order of play. But as long as they keep, like a positive attitude, I don't think this will phase them. I think they'll still have a lot more to show.
As we said, keep on your mentality is the
Mhm.
key point to win. Yeah.
Yeah, remember they even like celebrated with the little hash for the celebration. It's all about mental strength. So I'm excited to see, and I'm rooting for them to pick up their base and perform as they wanted to. Yeah, Mina with Alimus and Bashir representing from Jordan and Egypt.
I, I've also talked to Anthony about, do you believe in national buff? Like for Egyptian player using Salah, will they have any buff on using it? Like Korean player using Son and
You know
Kim
what?
and Jae or what? Yeah.
I
because
believe.
you
Yes, my personal account, I only play with Brazilian players, and I never lost a match. Okay, the second part of this information is not truth, but my personal lineup is 100%
At
Brazilian
least using it
players.
better
Yeah.
compared to other nationality because you have share the common value, common
Absolutely.
nationality.
It plays into the like your personal, like your personal preferences in
Yes,
terms of
yes,
like,
yes.
and it feels good when you play with a player that you like. So I think we're ready here to start.
At least you're familiar with the play style of that player, of
Yeah.
course, because you must watch, have a good
know-
observation on your home country's player.
Exactly, and you know exactly how it's going to move. Like you get the feel of the player,
Yeah.
and having this personal connection
Yes.
definitely plays out a big factor. It's all about keeping consistency. So you know how they're going to react, you know how they're going to move, and
And you try to mimic, like for me, my favorite player will be Ronaldinho. So if I use
Oh.
them, I would try to do Ronaldinho at this position. They should do like elastico or something like
Yes,
that, and then you
absolutely.
maybe this will perform better because you know what he's going to do, and then you try to mimic it, and then yeah,
we're making fun here, of course, we're joking around, but it's all about mentality, right? It's all about getting the edge, and once you're having fun and once you're confident,
Yeah.
it's a whole other story. So yes, I do believe that if you use a player that you like, it could be because of nationality, it could be because you're a big fan of him, definitely plays a difference, definitely.
I hope we are going to see a nationality buff goal in this coming match. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Salah there. Unfortunately, there aren't many players from Jordan for Alimus to play today. There weren't any in the pool. But yeah, it would be
But Stara is one of our top scorer player, I think so.
Mhm.
And then the top one will be Holland because of lots of headers you can see.
yeah.
And then Salah, and then maybe Mbappe.
Mbappe, they're like being like
Ronaldo, R9.
the staples, you know,
Yes,
in attack. I would also guess that most involvements in goals, being like scoring or assists, would be Ruud Gullit.
yes,
He's
Gullit,
been in
yeah.
almost everyone's teams.
Gullit is the number one, I think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He's so consistent. He's what we call, you know, like an all-around player, box to box. He can strike,
Yes.
he can defend, and he has the hair. So
Yes. Get
what else can you need? What
a
else do you
bigger
need?
surface area to hit
Yeah,
the ball.
true, yeah, and like definitely increases the his presence there in the midfield. We should be almost ready to start the match here, and well, speaking of Mina, let's take a look at their next matchup. So
Yes.
they will still play against Indonesia later today. They will still play against Singapore later today, and that would conclude their trajectory. Still strong teams to face. Still not like they're getting like easy opponents.
Maybe Singapore would be a little bit easier
Yeah,
for
or
them.
or maybe Singapore comes in and now
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
yeah.
full steam
Yes,
in
yes,
the
yes, yes,
competition.
yes.
So it's tough. It's not like they don't have it any easy for them. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. Maybe that's the matchup that they need. Maybe like playing against China now and getting a favorable result is what they need to pick up the confidence, pick up the pace, and start performing how they want to, how they plan to.
But yeah, why are the Thailand guys on the team right now?
Yeah,
Have we
maybe-
switched up the team right now?
Yeah, maybe something happened. We'll know more. We can see Thailand there getting ready. We've been talking about Mina all this time. Maybe
Yeah.
they're like, oh, let's take a break. Got enough attention. Well, let's see.
So the upcoming seems switching from Thailand versus Korean team, I think so.
Yeah, it looks like Korea is getting ready to play Thailand RG. Thailand, they have also a very positive attitude there, joking
Yeah.
around on camera. That's about it. It's a competition, but it's also
But you can
playing
tell
against
their mentality. They got relaxed, chill up, so their performance will be better. You can see, and you can see they should have a good relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, among the teammates. That's also very important.
Do you think that plays out in bringing up more favorable results if you
Yeah,
have
of course,
like good
because you
synergy?
got the support. Your only teammate will be giving you opinion, strategy, advice, something like that. So if you guys are in good relationship, definitely a great help in
Yeah,
result.
agreed. It's always good to have someone supportive beside you.
Yeah,
right?
like you.
Yeah, like you. I was about to say the same thing. Yeah, definitely plays out. And as you can see, as they're playing, there's always someone there next to them, cheering them on,
Yeah.
and also maybe like giving some advice when you're playing, when you're down. You know, like the adrenaline is hitting, and you're like doing your stuff. Maybe you don't have time to step back a little bit and think through and try to come out of with new ways, new possibilities, a change of strategy, for an example. So having someone there who's not playing, who's not like focusing like the mechanical part of it, could be very useful for you to, I think, like act like a coach.
Yes. And also the atmosphere, I think, like when you're like losing, frustrating, at least someone calm you down,
Yeah.
say, be patient, don't rush, you can win, and you will feel like suddenly a clear mind and then do some proper decision.
Absolutely, absolutely. So definitely, nationality buff is a thing, and also like having good synergy with your
Yeah.
teammate definitely plays out good. And as we can see, Thailand definitely S tier in terms of team member synergy.
Yes.
How about Korea? How is Korea performing in the tournament so far? What's your take in the Korean Soda and Lee Won-sun?
For the Korean, let me check.
They had very strong
Yeah,
performances.
they have good performance, but they have one loss and one draw. I mean, the last game with the Thailand Blue Giant.
Mm.
But they have they're really good talent, and you can see the skills. But they are a little bit unlucky, or the Thailand team also is really strong and read the mind. So it's hard to predict right now. Yeah, because both teams are really strong. Just a little bit of mistakes can change the results. Yeah.
Yeah, and from Korea, they both have tournament experience. They both
Yes.
have, decorations. So Lee Won Sang specifically, I think, is coming from very strong performances. So big expectations for his performance. Um, he's probably rocking Son as his
Yeah.
left winger as well. So
Yes.
nationality
Yeah,
buff
nationality
definitely
buff.
playing
Yeah.
out.
But seems not yet score from Son from him. I see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I remember he used it well on the wings to get the ball into the area.
Get
Definitely
some
pivotal.
spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Distract your
Hmm.
defender and then wide open space in the middle and
Yeah.
have some good cross. Yeah.
And also perfect context for the classic sauna celebration when they're
Yeah.
celebrating. I remember. So yeah, excited to see. We won't get to see the nationality buff playing out from the MENA team, but probably from the Korea team now.
Lucas, what is your favorite play card in FC Mobile?
My favorite player card, it's that would be a bit biased because of my Brazil nationality, but R9,
Oh,
R9.
no.
Yeah,
Oh.
I see some players opt into playing R9.
Mhm.
Some others are going for CR7 or Haaland. I think R9 has a great balance of strength, pace. His shooting is perfect. I mean, he's not as tall as Haaland or as physical, but if you need someone balanced, I think he's my favorite player item in terms of effectiveness.
Yes.
What do you need a striker to do? R9. R9 things. How about you? Based on like what you were seeing, how would you like tier your favorite strikers
For
now?
my own style, I prefer Ronaldinho.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I've also my bias also. When I was a kid, I watched his play style in Barcelona, in Brazilian national team. Well, it just like his fancy skill moves, and he like always keeps smiling. And the vibe is good, and then that's why I would like to use. If for my favorite player card, it would be definitely Ronaldinho.
Yeah, no, he definitely have very good memories of watching
Entertaining
him
football
too.
style,
He makes the
yeah.
magic out
Yeah.
of football, right? And I think that's what we're all about too. That's why we're watching this. This is what we're here. It's about the magic. It's about those moments. Like
Yes.
those. It's not always about scoring the goals. It is about winning. It is about losing. But sometimes when you're making history, it's how you write history too, right?
Yes.
And not like that final dot that you put in the page.
But you can see most of our teams. Let's talk about the goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any other than Van der
It's
Sar.
Van der Sar, Van der
Van der
Sar.
Sar, Van der Sar. Is that anyone
He-
using some different one?
Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. I think it's almost like a clear choice because of his attributes, of
Yes,
course.
of
But
course.
also another thing that plays out very well in his favor is his height.
Yes.
So he has a longer reach compared to other keepers, and well, there's almost no downside into not playing or playing Van der Sar. So I think that's why he's been the go-to goalkeeper for most of the players. I don't recall not seeing him. I might not have like
Yes.
paid attention to all the goalkeepers and all the lineups, but definitely you can understand why they're
Yes.
going. Same as Holit. I could be mistaken, but we saw Holit in the vast majority of teams.
Bullet. For the midfielder, the majority will be Bullet, Vieira,
And Bellingham,
or some maybe Rodri.
yeah, Rodri is a more like defensive, holding
Yeah,
midfielder,
yeah.
swapping here and there with Vieira. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you're trying to get your advantage, so
Yes.
you should pick out the best players and players that suit your play style.
Yeah, so the Vendasa will be the common language for all our
Yeah.
team.
Yes, I think Van der Sar is like the knot that keeps all the teams together. It's almost not about a play style or preference. Like, oh yeah, it's the best, so I'll choose him.
What would you pick if you have to choose rather than Vendasa?
Rather than Vandersar, there's Allison Ultimate Team of the Year edition. He definitely has, like comparable attributes, but he misses out on the height,
Height.
which is so
Yes.
so valuable. So that would be my second choice. That's who I use in my personal team too. So
Another Brazilian
yeah,
keeper.
yeah, you gotta go with them. Yeah. One also staple at the defense is left back Del Hernandez.
Yes, Theo Hernandez.
I think it's been key for most of the players that are making good use of Del's pace, his aggressiveness.
And balance of attacking and
Exactly.
defending.
You can
Yeah.
use him to bring some width into your build up, but you can also use him to close down those dangerous wingers that are trying to either cross or like cut in and finesse from outside of the box.
But some team would use Roberto Carlos.
Yeah,
Another Brazilian player also.
yeah,
A little bit, but most of them using Theo Hernandez.
yeah. The thing about Roberto Carlos, and take it with a grain of salt because I also play Roberto Carlos in my team. He's my left back. The thing about him is the height.
Yes.
When in corner situations, Roberto Carlos' height might be a hindrance because he might lose some of those aerial duels. It really, really could mean being scored at or not. How about right backs? I think that it's been like a very mixed match. Carlos Alberto has been shown up a lot. Speaking of Carlos Alberto, there he is at right back as we start Thailand Red Giants versus Korea. There we go.
Oh, defending at first, you can see. Not rushing too early.
No, I think it also plays out to, like hold your lines a little bit better.
Mhm.
Sometimes the defensive midfielders will get too involved in attack and leave you more vulnerable. So it kind of like shows that they're trying to build up more patiently.
Well,
Wow.
nice driven pass, tiki-taka, and then
Yeah, and tried there a double skill move, open fake shot with kind of like a fainting goal. Very interesting. It didn't play out at the end, but nice try.
Thailand get a chance for the ball position. Passing
Yeah.
to Vieira.
Also very patient, trying out the options, trying to see if the opponent overcommits. Good defense here. Nice pass, but
Oh,
also
penalty.
wow. So it was, yes, an aggressive tackle, and ultimately it was a pen. And Eusebio, who does quick work, didn't even think about it. Very, very quickly scores for Thailand.
You know, in China we have a saying about that quick is the best way to beat your
Okay,
enemy.
yeah. Just don't let them think too much.
Yeah.
Like don't let the nerves play. Wow, what a turn of events. From a very careful build-up play to a driven pass in the box. Korea tried to like press down with the second man press, but at the end of the day, it was too aggressive.
So, oh, will there be
Ooh,
another
alright.
penalty for Korean team?
It's almost
Oh,
a penalty.
almost.
It's one of
How
those.
about the free kick?
It's
Oh
one of those
my
free
god!
kicks that are almost a penalty, and they did the same. It was like very, very quickly
So
put the ball in the back of the net, hold it.
You know,
Of
the
all
free
of
kick
them.
require much more techniques, but the
Absolutely.
Korean team executed in such a short time and a nice goal. What an amazing skill!
He struck the ball as fast as Eusebio with the penalty kick. So kudos to the team, a great play. We started with a lot of excitement. Coming here to the last 5 minutes of the first half, 1-1. What an exciting match! A lot of like dead ball situations, bringing danger. I think the team's gotta check the aggressiveness there.
Probably will there be another chance? Oh, nice blocking.
Yeah, it's a block, but that all came from a mistake in the defense, and there's a corner being played here. 1 minute of added time. good try there from Holet to
What
head the
happened? You
ball.
can see the Korean player is looking up and down.
Yeah. Maybe we're filming the wrong player. All right.
Oh, maybe yeah. It's not him playing. They are his teammate
Yeah.
playing. Okay.
Got the camera there in the wrong player.
What do you think about the first half? Quite a
It,
fast pacing.
it was fast paced. It was all about those. It was all about like dead ball situations. 1-1 at the end of the day. One from a penalty kick, one from a free kick. So we'll see.
But I don't think both of the team intentionally
No,
do
no,
the
no. It
foul.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't out of like because they wanted to.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to give out a pen, right?
Yeah.
But with the second man press there, that's something that it could happen. You have to imagine that this is a possibility, right? You have a striker turning towards your box, and you're sending two big men towards him. You could strip him off, and that happened.
I mean, even without those like penalty or free kick opportunity, both teams shows good skills
Yeah.
on their passes. You can see very accurate and powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it could be like a tactic too. It is in your life. Try to play for this free kick situation, set pieces. So definitely played out to their favor, to both of the teams' favors. So it looks like we're handling a few details there before we're ready to kick things off again. So we'll have to wait and see a little bit, but
Don't worry, we'll be fixing it
yeah,
very soon.
exactly. Meanwhile, you can hear us talk a bit.
What do you think about the next half? Any
So,
prediction for the strategies and
Coming
tactics?
from 1-1, it's a little bit easier on both of the guys' ends, right? For me, it's a matter of who comes with most appetite, who comes with like a better plan. It's so easy to autopilot and say, okay, 1-1, and like sometimes you'll try to play for the draw if you're not feeling too confident. But I think that's where the competitiveness kick in.
But I think both teams are desperate to win against
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
But for me, if I'm one of the team playing right now 1-1, I will be like pressing in the second half of the first. If I start kicking off, I would like doing a sudden surprise and then all-out attack,
Yeah.
and then after 5 minutes start and cut it back and then wait and observe. This is my strategy.
That's a good strategy. If I were me, I am myself. But if I were them, I would try to surprise them
Yes,
with
yes, yes,
a tweak here in the strategy. Maybe try. So we saw Korea trying a lot of like skill moves and trying like to combo and playing out a driven pass to the attacker and trying like quick turn, few skill moves. So maybe some wing play, maybe some more like carefulness and careful with possession. So maybe that's having like this pause would be good for them to think about it, because the halftime break is so quick that sometimes it just feels like a continuation of the first time, right? Like, oh, okay, halftime. Ooh, okay, let's do it again.
Yeah, because like such a long break, you may not be in the concentration in that status. So a sudden attack may be a good idea.
Yeah, maybe catch them by surprise.
Yeah.
Try one of those lobbed through passes with triggering a run right from the start. That could be a good opportunity to get ahead in the match.
And for this match, I don't see both teams do many switching sides. If someone do that, may also have a surprise benefits for them. Yeah.
Absolutely. So they'll talk it through. I bet they're the most interested parties into discussing strategies. I'm sure they have something planned for us to show in the second half. Meanwhile, we wait while we figure out what the situation is right now. So we're reaching almost like the halfway stage of today's matches, and so far really exciting matchups, really exciting like almost rivalries building up, right? like I think China is coming very very strongly. Definitely, you can see the crowd roar here. Maybe you guys are not listening, but every time they score, it's like wow.
This is the home team advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Shanghai. Yeah.
Yeah, so when you play home, I think you get like a certain bit of a psychological advantage. Um, some other favorites, I would say, I think Thailand teams are doing really well.
And Japan team, you can see also really great skills.
Yeah, yeah, they kind of like fell down a little bit in terms of form, but you can see it's there. You can see they know what they're doing. So it's still early to tell if we have any like favorites to advance to knockout stage, but it's interesting to see how this like little matchups develop over time.
You know, the last time for the Thailand Blue Giant team versus the Korean team, there's one match only scored by header.
Wow.
3-2-5.
Yes, I
header.
remember. It was like very back and forth. It was like, yeah, you header, I'll header too.
Yeah.
All right, you did that, I'll try to.
Answering each other by the head.
Exactly. It almost feels like a glass cannon tactic,
So
right?
this will be the one of my most impressive match today. And the other impressive match also by Korean is playing the power shot. He keeps on insisting, I have to do power shots.
Yeah, power shots. The thing is, they're very very effective. But it kind of like requires space because the animation's a little bit longer, and it also requires that your striker or whoever's shooting is going to take a while. So we're just notified here that we're going to take a quick break while we figure out the situation. So we'll be right back. Don't
See you soon.
exactly. Don't leave us.
Yes.
We'll be right here, right over. We'll figure out what's going on, and we'll be right back. I'm excited.
16
A little bit of me and we put it all together and it's beautiful, would you agree? Right. We'll have to keep it going down this one.
Can I get a photo? Bill, what are you doing? This is tough. Keep pushing. Go, go, go! Get in! Decent finish, to be fair. Yeah, it was a great game. I mean, I scored 5 goals. There's so many good players out there. It only drives you to be better. Look at these guys.
Back in business in the second half.
I would have what they're having.
It's a good Liverpool move in the making.
Let's go.
Practice makes perfect. Yes! Practice does make perfect.
Sí, no, el gol fue en parte gracias a la asistencia de Tony, ¿no? Y puso un centro espectacular y puse la cabeza y el balón entró.
I need it from you, I need it from you, and I need it from you. 100%. Let's do this. Come on. Let's go.
Let the trumpet sing.
The goals keep coming.
You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. I'm a beast. Can I run up the score? Run up the board, breaking them all.
Lethal piece of finishing. Tremendous goal.
It's really important for us.
Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? That might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's going to be a really special game. Vinicius!
And what a great finish it is.
Effective looking pass. And Son! So plenty of forward momentum. Holland! Not finished yet. Oh, a moment of pure class! Incisive pass. Vinicius Junior. And on to Bellingham.
Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, said they wanna move up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. Decide to vacate the wars, getting sweet just like a Ribene. Yo, listen, you hear that?
And a goal! Erling Haaland! Underway once more. Liverpool have the lead. Oh, the keeper couldn't stop it. What a magnificent display! There it is! The goals keep coming!
Flex on the beat. I'm a real man, father, man, I get caught up. Damn right, I'm bang out of order. Pass me, yet becoming on, need water. Pour a shooting boy in the half and get started.
a perfect night for football.
This could be an absolute classic.
And there is the goal! Plenty of forward momentum. Wonderfully taken goal.
That's absolutely brilliant.
This is not over. Oh, he's done it. And on to Bellingham. Holland. And it's in! The goal to settle the issue.
Ready right now. Ready right now.
Bellingham shoots and scores. Bellingham. It's another goal for Jude Bellingham.
Ready right now.
Who else was it going to be? Jude Bellingham. Puts the ball into the area. There's a chance here for Bellingham. He scored. Sorry, I spilled it. Bellingham scored. He's done it again. Bellingham goes for goal. And he hits the back of the net.
Ready right now. Ready right now.
It's going to be a really special game. Vinicius.
And what a great finish it is.
An effective looking pass. And Son. So plenty of forward momentum. Holland.
Level up. Get set, level up. Level up.
Not finished yet. Oh, a moment of pure class.
The 2024 EA Sports FC Pro Mobile Festival. I think we're ready to see more matches now.
Yes, after fixing some technical issue, we are back to our great matches right now.
Yeah, I promise it was not our fault. We did not trip on a cable here. We're ready to watch more. Excited to see Korea kicking off against Thailand again.
Yes, so we have some issue in the middle, like the first half, because I have mentioned why is he staring at the
yeah, remember, that's true. So definitely he recognized something there in the matchup. So
we'll see what happens and how we fix it. Yeah.
In the matter of competitive play, we need to take our time to make sure that we are playing according to the rules and giving a fair chance to everyone.
Have a fair play, fair match for both of the teams.
Exactly. Nobody wants to leave feeling unfairness of any kind. So that's why we take some time here to address the situation.
Yeah,
absolutely. So Korea versus Thailand. I think they're going to kick off very, very soon again. And well, there's more time for us to be here together.
Analysis.
Yeah, exactly. We were in the middle of like some deep analysis, talking about some of the players. When coming to the tournament, I was expecting to see more of those crosses, more of those headers, because we know that this is very, very effective when we're playing division rivals. Like against in the competitive ladder, trying to climb up the ranks. But it doesn't seem like every team is trying to like force the crosses and headers. It is very, very deadly and effective in the hands of a few. As we were saying, that match that had like 1,000 headers being scored, but it seems like there's a good chunk of like flexibility and options, and
I think it depends on the situation. For the counter attack, like when you have like a wing side and a cut in and then a fast pacing get through and the cross, it's easy for your cross up at the headers. But when you like normal game at getting interception in the midfield, when the opponents like team's formation is still very complete and with like 6 or 7 defenders, the cross is not that successful at that time. So that's why really good pro player here has to have like plenty types of attacking ways to score. Yeah,
I think the strategy would be knowing when to use the weapons that are deadly the most. So I see some players are kind of like forcing, like they'll trying to like automatically go for this, which could be successful for a few, but maybe the strategy that's more effective would be to like diversify a little bit and know where to use it more effectively.
And sometimes you have to mislead your opponents. Sometimes you keep on doing like him for the Korean player, keep on doing power shot. You think like, oh, he always doing attack or shot and out of the box, so you have to commit your defender. Once
Exactly.
you're out, suddenly a blue
Suddenly you
pass.
do open up fake
Yeah,
shot
yeah,
and a
yeah,
lane
yeah.
change, and then you're free. Yeah, exactly. I think they definitely know what they're doing. So it's all about mind games, all about the strategy, it's all about playing your opponent a little bit as well. Not only playing the players, not only playing yourself, your mindset, but also playing your opponent, playing like how they react to what you're offering.
And also the mentality. You can see at the first round, you can see some of the pro players, like they also do mistakes, like do the goalkeeper kicking the ball outside, something like that.
Or
But
some silly passes
yeah,
sometimes. You know,
yeah.
like when you're defending, you got the ball back and you're trying to like build up the play from the middle, but rushing the pass a lot of the times and giving the ball straight back to the opponent in a very dangerous area.
But in the second round, they are doing much more better. That's why we're seeing more goals and tricky skill moves and strategies right now. Yeah.
Speaking of skill moves, well, we've seen lane changes being effective. We've seen open up fake shots, but also rainbow flakes, rainbow flakes everywhere. When they're effective in the wing, yes, but I'm seeing like players just using rainbow flicks just to like buy time sometimes, not even trying to get over anyone. So
When I do the rainbow flicks on my own division rival, not that case. It's really hard. I mean,
it is hard.
because the animation, as you said, is long, and then sometimes when you get through one defender, another comes out, and it's the ball not under your foot control. It's easy to be tackled.
It's long and it travels a lot with the ball, so you need a lot of space, and it's effective. I think it looks beautiful, right? It's a beautiful skill move, you know, like a Ronaldinho dropping off a rainbow flick, or even a Neymar. It's amazing, but I don't know if I would personally go with this and put this in my arsenal. You know, seems like a risky move, especially because
in
possession
high
is so.
quality matches like that. I mean, using such risky skill move, you have to have that guts, and you have to make a precise decision. Is really hard.
Yeah, and maybe that's what they're playing with. Like nobody's expecting sometimes
Oh,
for you
yeah,
to just
yeah,
like
yeah.
pull off a rainbow flick and try and like get past two defenders, like trying to overcome Maldini, try to overcome Van Dijk. So it's
doing a roulette from Van Dijk at the back, maybe.
Exactly. So it's a bold decision, but it has proven effective at times, right? So
I mean, in football, no formula. Only like every time you have to think of the best method. Yeah, just score, and then that will be the best method, the best formula you can think of. Yeah.
it's always about making the decision that improves your odds. It's always about making the decision that in the long run will pay off, right? So, well, maybe it's the rainbow flick, maybe it's something else, but maybe the rainbow flick is part of a bigger strategy. It's part of, you know, like mind games, and part of, you know, diversifying what you're trying to do and you're building up.
Then what's your favorite skill move?
My favorite skill move, it's the lane change. I think it's very effective. It just like opens up a lot of space for you.
For me, it's elastical.
Elastico, yeah. I've seen them performing elasticos here, and I think it's underrated. I think it's very good. It's just like tricky because you need to almost like understand the geometry, because it will change your direction very quickly, but in a kind of like almost unpredictable way.
You know, it's more effective to pro player doing elastical to pro player because they are more responsive. When you do elastical, you have a body spring finger, and then they will automatically move the defender, and then once they do it, you create a wide open space, and then finesse shot, and then done.
Oh, so you're saying I'm just not good enough to use elasticos. Which is true. That's why I keep to lane change, which is a little bit more simple, you know, like we saw good opportunities being played out with lane changes.
Always we back to the
game
same
time.
situation, back to the 45 minutes, I think, yeah.
It's
First half, I think. Yeah.
They're just like playing out the latter half, which is kind of similar situation where
Okay,
we left
yes,
the game
yes.
off. If I remember correctly, we were at the 1 minute of added time. So there we go.
For the second half.
Second half has kicked off here. And, well, 1-1, back to the situation. I think the players had some time to think things through. So it's almost like a fresh start to some degree.
Wow.
Beautiful driven lob pass. Perfectly
Another
executed
header!
cross. And R9 there with almost like a sitter of a header.
Oh my God.
Beautiful. I think the driven lob pass that opened up the wing play here was key for this. At the end of the day, a simple execution, beautiful.
And you can see actually the Thailand, the team do have a mistake at the midfield. That's why the Korean get the chance.
Yeah, and
another
they're trying to play
header
back to the
with
same
Bonsing
point.
it.
Yeah, Eusebio puts it back. Same, almost identical play.
Yes.
Building up from
a long lob pass and
Yeah.
then cross up and then wow.
It's almost like a mirror match here. It's a long pass that opens up the play in the wing, and then an early cross with a gesture for a simple execution of the striker. Simple jump and mistake there by Holit. Poor first touch. Opens up the play.
Maybe they overuse the driven pass, so they even Hulit can control such a strong pass in a short distance.
Even legends sometimes
Yeah.
make mistakes. Wow, you couldn't tie this game any more than it is right now. 2-2, and it could go either way. So these are the games that are important. The games that you can win. You can win.
Suddenly changing the game plan, you can see. More passes, no rushing.
Yeah, a lot more measurement in terms
Yes.
of how you build a play.
Try to, as you said.
Mbappe of everyone placing a misplaced pass.
Oh!
Chaos in the penalty
Oh!
box here. It's a foul at the end of the day. The goalkeeper there wasn't allowed to get up. So I think there are people holding their breaths right now. A lot of chaos there in this display. It's time to take a breath and just like rebuild your play after that scary moment. It's always nerve-wracking when the ball is bouncing around. Your goalkeeper is rushing out and it's not a
Power shot by Viela, 90 minutes.
Fully powered at the 90th minute, you know, as like a last resort. They got the chance to score in a corner. It did not play out. The goalkeeper comes out really well.
No injury time? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2-2.
So, Lee Won-sung and Wachira Chai tying up at 2-2. Deserved scoreline, in my opinion. How about you? What did you feel about the match?
Fair, because like, I mean, both have a decent defending. They don't do lots of any big mistakes, so that's why I think a draw will be fair result for that.
What I thought it was really interesting from this matchup was the build-up of the 2 goals there.
Yeah.
It's like you cross, you open a wing play with a very, very long lob pass. You just like run down the wing, early cross, gesture movement. Your striker is there, he wins the header. And it almost like, okay, if you can do that, I can do it too.
Maybe
So-
the Thailand one, the fast learner.
Yeah, exactly. So, wow, a very good match.
Yes.
It's a tie that was deserved. Good players, good plays all around, good execution. Almost this chance of that confusion in the area in the box pays off, but ultimately it was a foul. So the first match of the first game of this match ends up being 2-2, but not due to lack of excitement. I think the wait was worth.
An eye for an eye, and ear for an ear. This is
Exactly.
how this match, yeah.
Exactly. It kind of like almost felt personal. So coming up, we have a Soda from Korea team playing against, let's see, Jetkoi. So Jetkoi, who's live streaming right now, I believe, to our Thailand audience. So shout out if you're watching from Thailand. Jetkoi is one of those who definitely has the audience buff. You know, a bunch of people cheering from him. Very, very well liked in the community. So it will be fun to see the fans' reactions if he comes out with a positive result.
Jetkoi was the first runner-up for the Busan Korean tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. He has experience in tournaments. This is a big advantage when you're coming here and you're playing on stage, and there are, you know, like lights and a lot of pressure.
Yes.
So the game should be starting very, very soon. And there we go. Let's take a look at lineups and players. 4-3 holding for Jetkoi, playing against Soda from Korea. So there we go. Kickoff started. Quick passes to start the build-up play. Vieira with a back pass to Roberto Carlos, triggering the runs. Very, very fast start, but misplaced pass here. And the opponent have the chance to build up.
So Jetkoi get the ball. Roberto Carlos pass to De Bruyne. Another pass to Mbappe. Gullit. Getting position. Some skill moves to distract. Vieira. Mbappe flew past to Gullit. Wow, so calm. And then another nice cross goal.
It looked like the defender was going to win the aerial duel there, but he did not.
Yes.
At the end of the day, R9 comes out on top. Let's look again at that replay. Look at that.
Yes.
It almost feels like he overpowers the defender there.
As you said, R9 is always the all-round striker.
He can also score headers, not only
Yes,
Haaland.
Yeah.
He can use, you know, like his more like nimbleness and also and do like this sneaky plays as we saw. Let's see if Soda can come up and answer this goal.
Still have plenty of time. Soda still have chance if he's doing right decision.
Jetkoi being very, very smart, I would say, with his
Yes.
choices here, you know, like playing patient, playing safe choices.
And controlling the rhythm of the match.
Exactly. And when you're playing with a little bit less pressure, 1-0 it's not like a score where you can like lay back and relax. So everything could change in an instant. But when you're in the advantage, it's a much better position. Finesse shot from the edge of the box. Salah in his strong foot laces it in the bottom corner. Beautifully played, patiently.
Yeah, his strategy have got really effective. You can see suddenly slow passing, and then pass to Salah, and then one finesse shot, and then get to the goal.
He drew all of the midfield to the other side of the field before passing over to Salah. And then at the end of the day, it's like a turn and a finesse shot to the corner. Good job. This is a masterclass of football. Wow, look at R9 there, doing the defensive bit for a change.
Wow, will there be another cross from Mbappe? No.
Yeah, Carlos Alberto with a strong play there to take the ball out of Mbappe. Very fast catch up with Mbappe.
First half, the Thailand team gets a 2-0 lead to Korean team.
Yeah, 2-0. Very strong start. Seems like a very dominant performance so far, but everything could change. We've seen players coming up, down from 2-0, so let's see how they perform now. Salah with the ball. Lays out of bounds. Got a little bit too excited there with this goal. You know, like you're coming in hot. You're happy that you just scored.
Wow.
Almost a mistake there. Risky passes all around. Got to be careful.
So if
Mbappe.
Korean team want to equalize, it's time to do something right now, or at least 60 minutes.
Pushing the hour mark here. Mbappe with the interception. Rainbow flick. Did not beat Van Dijk yet, but now he does. Has space.
Wow.
Lane change. What a beautiful goal. What a beautiful goal.
What I can only say about Jack Coy is he's really good in mind game. You can see different types of scoring methods.
Absolutely. Let's see if Korea Soda can tie this up. He definitely has the time. And if he plays like he just did, opted for a more, like individual approach, played very, very well. Sometimes it's difficult for you to try different things when you're behind, especially when you're 2-0. It requires some sort of courage for you to try out more individual plays.
Can he get equalized?
Jetkoy beating up the play. Mbappe on the wing. Gets past Carlos Alberto, but Carlos Alberto says, nope, did not get past me. Tries again and get the ball. So the beating up play.
Bellingham. For the L9.
Nine, rainbow flick, gets past the defender. He has space, lane change. Great play. Great play. I think the finishing was a bit disappointing. He did not have the right angle there. Trying to score from his weak foot, but Rodri goes there at extra time. This is amazing. This is what we're here for. After that beautiful play from R9, I think the goal was deserved here.
Yes.
Equalized 2-2. What a way to close down this match. There's still time here, but I don't believe there's a lot of time. I don't know if yeah. Referee has seen enough. This was pivotal, I would say. This was pivotal, both for your mindset, but also for points, because they salvaged a tie. It must be a little bit frustrating for Jetboy to, like, it's 2-0, you're
2 at the first half, and then you can imagine, like, he's controlling the game, like, in the first 60 minutes. He'll be, like, really frustrated to have such a result, like, 2-2 tie.
Absolutely, and sometimes there's nothing you could do. It's not normal for you to blame yourself, but sometimes it's the opponent's tweaks and changes to their own tactics that will come out eventually. I do believe that he could have been a little bit more careful with possession. He could have, paced the game and controlled the tempo to his own favor. So at the end of the day, not his fault. Actually, I think it was more Soda's merits than you didn't see any blatant mistake or something that was like, wow, this is wrong. No, everybody played well, and at the end of the day, it deserved a good game, another tie game, and both teams are going to rack up some points here. It was an exciting one to watch. It was beautiful, especially those individual plays from Soda at the end. I enjoyed it. Speaking of rainbow flicks, right? Proved me wrong. It looks like the rainbow flicks were key actually to unlock the defense in both of their goals.
And because for the R9, once you release the ball, yes, his strong physicals. Yeah, and then
he's bulky, he has he's fast and he's strong. So a good match.
So the next match will be the Blue Giant Thailand team versus Singapore team.
How is Singapore doing in the competition based on your opinion?
Based on my opinion, is not that really have a good result for them. Like I think like for the Singapore player, Reed Wannabe, I've just talked to him like outside to the stage.
How is he feeling?
He's like he first of all, Singapore is a hot, in the equator, a city near a country near equator is a hot area. So come here, he say, "Oh my God, it's too cold
Maybe
here."
weather is playing a big effect into his performance.
But definitely not the case now because he, for the red wannabe, he got one draw, I think, and then one loss, I think, not winning any games right now. So he might be, but he keeps playing better, I think.
Okay,
He
yeah.
might get a chance to improve this time and then get a good result, yeah.
I think as soon as he gets used to the cold weather here in Shanghai, I know I'm struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Got a few layers here myself.
But I can tell this time he's also a little bit unlucky. If his opponents is Thailand's Blue Giant, who is a really strong team.
Yeah, let's take a closer look here at Thailand Blue Giants. They have My Youth, and Asante. Asante specifically with very strong performances
Yeah.
across the tournament. So it will be interesting to see how they can build up this momentum. While we see Singapore, trying to grasp and like sediment their position here in the tournament.
You know, the Blue Giant team is just had the match I've mentioned. Yeah.
So we can kind of like expect what is their plan of attack here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe they cooked something different
And
for,
you know, the
Singapore.
the previous match for the Blue Giant is the opponent of them is the Korean team. You can see.
So they're
they are
coming
really
out from a difficult matchup,
Yes.
and we'll see. We'll see. This could go either way. This could go either way. This could help. This could not. We've been playing some matches for a while now, so there could be like some tiredness coming into play soon. Yeah, so we're almost ready for game time. Starting here, the 2-minute mark. Fast build up.
we are going back to the China
Yeah.
Iron God team versus the Mina team, the
Oh.
Middle East
Oh,
team.
we went back. Okay, sounds
Yeah.
good. Sounds good.
Because we skip. Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
So everything we were talking about, nationality buff, is back into play. Haaland there, trying to play the pass to Mbappe.
Salah here. If not here, we can see the national buff.
Oh.
Whoa, what a chance for Vanguard. Will there be any penalty? No.
Beautiful.
Just see the nice pass to Holland.
Looks like Maldini and
Whoa.
Haaland were down in the area for a long time, and it was a goal at the end. Not exactly how crosses come out, but a poor clearance there leaves the defense and the goalkeeper.
The Giant Iron God, Invincible, take the lead. 1-0 to Mina Alimosa.
Very different goal there. Very different goal. It started off with a good interception and tackle from Maldini, but then they could build off from the cross. And look at there, R9, slide tackle a little bit earlier, a little bit inaccurate, but at the end of the day, they could recover and get it.
For
Briny with a-
Alimosa, he got the same problem for the previous match. He got like too early sliding tackle, commit too much for the defending.
Light tackles are hard to nail it down. They could be a very powerful tool, but they're dangerous. Like that. Imagine if that is a penalty. A cross comes in, and Mbappe. The thing here is that Hullet had too much space.
Yes.
He could do whatever he wanted, so he could carefully place the ball with pinpoint accuracy for Mbappe. Strong start from China, strong start from Invincible.
So the Mina Alimosa got a chance to have a counter attack right now.
So coming in with danger, wins the duel against Hernandez. Carlos Alberto very strong.
Doing some skill move. Oh,
Back and forth, back and forth.
you don't want to cross
Passes
it.
back to the mid.
Maybe.
De Bruyne loses the ball, and now they're open for a counter attack.
Wow.
Referee decides to blow the whistle. That was dangerous.
Yes.
Dominant performance here from Invincible.
And for the last chance, if it's not the at the end of the first half, it would be probably a goal with Mbappe wide open blue here.
Agreed. So Invincible, building a play again. Slide tackle comes in again, this time very effectively. Referee plays advantage, and they're breaking away. Ooh, he was almost past the defender there, but kind of like decided to go back. Scratching my head here regarding that decision.
Maybe he pressed 2 times of the skill move, and then
Early slide tackle again leads to a dangerous chance for Invincible to try to go 3-0 up.
the ball saved Animals' life almost.
Yeah.
65 minutes. 2-0, China to Mina team.
Good build-up play from Alimosa. Beautiful flick up for a volley. Now they have the corner. That was more like it. Now I'm digging it more. Corner rebound falls to Hodri. Tries the long shot. Kim and Jae has a chance. Kim and Jae, not very well known for his finishing ability. Did a valiant effort there, but maybe if it gracefully fell into someone else's possession. Wow, look at the slide tackle there. Good one. Messi trying to control. Loses the ball to Theo Hernandez.
Poland, would there be a flu pass? Ronaldo.
R9 dangerously into the box. Decides not to go with the slide tackle now, Ali Musa. And now they have a chance for a counter-attack. Beautiful low pass. Didn't connect. Seems like Invincible is pushing hard for a third goal here.
Yes.
Seems ferocious. Jairzinho.
A bunch of driven
2
pass.
minutes extra time. Haaland plays well to Mbappe. Unfortunate. First time finish here. Did not connect well. The ball goes a bit over the crossbar.
2-0.
Invincible had this under his control most of the time. You saw some glimpses of dangerous moments from Ali Musa, but I don't think this was ever in question who was going to take the match.
Definitely Invincible dominate the game, you can see.
Well, from here, I don't know what's the strategy here for Ali Musa. I think defensively, you can say that there was some questionable decisions being made there. He was definitely, like vulnerable in the defense with the slide tackles, like mistiming. There were like some instances where the slide tackles could very easily lead to penalty situations. So I don't know. Let's try to dive deeper into this and try to understand what's the reasoning, because the slide tackles started to become more effective at the
end of the match.
But then it was kind of like too late.
I mean, maybe this is habit in defending, I think. He's not trying to commit too much, but he tends to use sliding tackle, I think, for his defending strategy. But, I mean, in such like pro player matches, they are spamming skill moves and body feint. It's hard to do accurate.
Maybe he's trying to, like react preemptively to what their opponent is trying to do. But I don't know if it worked out his way.
Definitely not for the result.
Absolutely. I think it could be a good strategy to throw in a light tackle or two, just like to catch your opponent off guard. But I don't know if going for the slide tackle every time.
Every time is the problem. I mean, like in the midfield area, I think you do it sometimes, it will be like quite astonishing, surprising defending strategy. But every time when you're under pressure, you do it in some like dangerous area. But as you mentioned, he's lucky he don't get any penalty kick,
It becomes very predictable too. So your opponent starts to play around you. You know you're going to have a big hole in your defense. So yeah, maybe it's the occasion for the team to go back to the drawing board and rethink about the usage of this strategy. But at the end of the day, it kind of like started to work at the end. Like some
Yes.
beautiful, like almost scissoring slide tackles that were done that killed off at least 3 of the opponent's attacks.
Yeah, once he adapts the other player, the opponent's rhythm,
Yeah.
he has some accurate sliding tackle doing quite good.
Agreed. And you know, back to the winner's perspective. Dominant performance. I think he did everything right.
Yes.
Played his cards well. Reacted to the opponent's play style. Sometimes it could be a bit daunting, like, oh my god, this guy's slide tackling me all the time. So, but he kept his head cool, and at the end deserved the win. Let's see who's coming up next. So, from Iron Gods, Invincible displayed. So. My favorite username, Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold is coming up soon. So apparently the match is starting soon. We have Mr. Gold versus Bashir. 4-4 is back in play, so expect to see a lot of action. And kickoff has started.
Yes.
I'm excited. Let's see. Let's see if Mina can pick it up, brush it off, and try to salvage a draw here.
Poland, nice through pass for Salah and a finesse shot.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes. Nice vision, nice execution.
I would say the best was unorthodox. It didn't have like the exact angle, but definitely like a lot of vision. Good work there to like play a bouncy pass to get past 2 defenders that they were tracking the ball. And even the finish, first time finish there is from Foot and Salah. Good job, good job. Definitely something that requires a very sharp vision to visualize.
Wow, this is the national buff.
Yeah,
Usually
absolutely.
Egypt and then using Salah and then a nice finesse shot.
That's true.
But I can tell that Bishop, I mean, he do a mistake is over pressing the left back, you know.
Agreed, agreed. Wow. Good recovery there. Good use of the second man press in the attack. A high press. Laying down the wing. Salah just scored. Tries to cross, but to no avail. That Hernandez plays to Mbappe. Down the wing. Has some options. Plays to Haaland. Haaland wins back the ball, but with a fall. Maybe too much physicality there.
Whoa.
Misplaced pass. A lack of judgment there. Free ball to the opponent. Starting it off again. Bashir, let's see if he can put Jairzinho to the test here. What's interesting is that Mr. Gold is playing Salah, but Bashir is not. He's going with Jairzinho instead, so no chance for national buff for him. It's the anti-national buff. It's the
Yes.
inverse national buff.
Debuff.
The debuff,
Oh,
yeah. Good build-up play, dangerous situation here. R9 tries the shot, but in a weird angle. Breaking off here. He pulled the defense a little bit too far away, so we're in a 2v1 situation. Decides to shoot instead of passing. Oof. Oh my god!
Still have chance, but offside
It is
this time
offside.
should be.
What? What a turn of events. Like he missed 2 very, very clear chances of goal, and yes, he's in front right now, but I think that's one thing that he could work on.
Yes, I think he should do like a fake shot and then a lob through pass or what to the center.
Absolutely. The first chance there, easy pass to your second attacker there. Decided to go with the finesse shot near post. I don't think that has a lot of a very high chance of like scoring. You could say something about the second chance. Maybe you're caught off surprise, and Haaland comes here from Bishop. Good try, good try.
Whoa!
Bashir with a answer here. Haaland comes on top and provides that beautiful celebration. We have the saying in Brazil, if you don't score, you take.
Yes.
And that's exactly what happened.
50 minutes. China is 1 and Mina is 1. 1-1 tie.
a tie here. Good. It could go either way. Basher has a lot of momentum right now. Maybe those missed opportunities from Mr. Gold to played it a little bit in his mind. So let's see. Almost a misplaced pass here. Good salvage. Bullet bringing down the ball, gets intercepted, and now they have a counter-attack. Heavy touch there. There's some playing dangerous games.
Do bouncing pass and then
there we go, restarting the play. Jairzinho bringing the ball from the wing, plays it over to R9. Beautiful heel pass, but didn't connect well. Some dangerous games as well, coming from both sides. Risky passes. It's intercepted. Besher can restart play. Holet gets caught in surprise with this quick pass.
only 10 minutes left. Not much time left. Mbappe try to use his speed.
He tried to get past through his opponent, and that's normally how you get past someone. Haaland has some support from Mbappe. Intercepted. Bullet can restart the play. He could be looking at the final moments here in the game. Rushed pass here. You can see the intention. Maybe that was not what he wanted to do.
Wow.
Very big mistake. Ooh, Eusebio can't really control the ball. Maybe he wasn't expecting that he would be able to get it. And I think both players are happy with the time frame.
Yes.
You can see he's a little bit frustrated. He was almost, but Mr. Gold did well. Basher did well as well. All in all, it was an entertaining match. I think some of the mistakes there could have, played up for frustration. So we'll see. You can definitely see Mr. Gold's face there,
And you
not
can
happy.
You can see at the end of the match, they do more risky stuff, like the passes in the goalkeeping area.
Yeah, like dangerous games, like playing out of the back
And
with
using
Mother
the
Star.
goalkeeper coming out.
It
And
was,
then,
thinking back, it was a match full of silly mistakes, I would say. like passing the ball over to your opponent and also missing clear chances. I think if this match would be replayed, Mr. Gold would have the edge there because at the end of the day, he had some of the better chances. He missed 2 goals that were very, very easy to score. So I hope they don't come back to haunt them while they're trying to get some sleep today. So all in all, very entertaining match.
the next match isn't it be the Spain versus Malaysia?
Yeah, or we should be back to Thailand Blue Giants versus Singapore.
Yes.
We are not sure yet. Let's see how he plays out. I'm not really confident, but otherwise going to be an exciting match. If it's Thailand Blue Giants versus Singapore, great. Spain versus Malaysia, also great.
Yes.
I think Spain coming from that win was great to build up some confidence. I had the chance to talk to them a little bit in the backstage. They're really driven, they're really motivated. So I'm happy to see them, taking home a win. All right, players are getting prepared, getting on stage, getting set up. They are thinking through their strategy. This last match, it was very entertaining. It was full of chaos, full of some of the matches are like, okay, the guys are like playing perfectly, almost robotically. This match was human. This match was you could see some of the nerves and excitement.
Things, accidents.
You could see Mr. Gold was full on emotions, very reactive to everything. So I hope he's having fun. He
and you can see the offside goal once he knew that.
Oh my God, why didn't I do that, right? But it's volunteering. It's when you're there, when you're on stage, when it's the controller in your hands. then the story is different. So apparently
So
we're going to have Thailand
back
Blue
for the
Giants.
Thailand team versus Singapore team,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay, yeah, they're getting ready now. Blue Giants, as we're saying, playing very well, especially with the crosses, headers. So let's see how Singapore can hold on against them or overcome them, because who knows? Let's take a look at again Thailand's lineup. What it's interesting about Thailand is that they have a lot of experience in tournaments.
Yes.
Especially Nasanti. So we're ready to start. Ready for kickoff, and there we go. Patient build up, the beginning stages of the game.
The Singapore team is wearing the wow, power shot.
Power shot almost connects. Good to see the reactions there from the players. Good chance, good opportunity. Sometimes they catch you by surprise.
Yes.
And it was close. Roberto Carlos plays out to Mbappe. Pull it. Patient pivot play.
Oh, nice bouncing passes.
Let's see Hullet making the run.
Another rainbow flicks.
Connects. Who will win this duel? Carlos Alberto takes it home. But runs out with the ball in play, and corners are really dangerous. Haaland seems well positioned, but Van Dijk wins the aerial duel. Mbappe with the
Nice
deflection there. Another corner, very dangerous. Hold it. Rebound comes their way. Headers all around.
Mbappe, Ronaldo out 9. Messi. Ooh, nice defense from Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne holding the ball. Nice through pass. Mbappe, another cross.
Crosses so far are not proving very effective in this matchup. Could have been that they're being a little bit rushed, a little bit forced. This previous cross here wasn't like the best option, I would say. Coming here to the later stages of the first half, Eusebio puts it in the bottom corner. A beautiful finesse shot. I think the team didn't have enough urgency to close down Eusebio there.
And he, you see,
Like,
executes
look at the space that
so
he has.
quick. So
Maldini is just not fast enough to close down the option. And it's 1-0, Thailand, Nasanti. First half. What do you think of the first half?
First half, I think like Wannabe don't have any decent chance to have take a shot or something like that.
Yeah, seems like all the chances came from this crosses, corners, and he didn't make the most out of it. Beautiful close down play. Tight spaces, didn't work out this time. Bellingham with the ball. He's down to Eusebio. Eusebio's playing it hot, scored, tries to dribble. Pull it. Just can't get past him.
Eusebio is also another hot pick striker rather than Al9.
He's very fast. He finishes just as well
as Ronaldo Al9 and strong physical condition. Also, it would be better for the cross, I think, instead of the low cross.
Yeah. Maybe he was trying to catch the opponent a little bit of out of position.
Bellingham.
Ball. Good positioning here, and that's a goal. That's a goal. That's a beautiful goal. Quickly turns, finesse shot, bottom corner again. Very similar to the first goal.
You can see he's wide open for a really long time.
Yeah, that was overcommitment from defender. You could see that Wannabe pulled the defender, pulled Modini very, very early. So it opened a lot of space for a 9 to go there and just like execute an easy finish. Bold lob through pass here, almost connects.
This is the Wannabe's one of the signature attacking styles. Suddenly a lob pass in the center.
And look at that, lots of space, lots of options, opts for the finesse shot, and he connects. He had at least 2 options there to pass. But you're Messi, you're edge of the box. you're playing your strong left foot. You're going to curl in the ball, and has a high chance of going in. 3-0 dominant performance from Thailand. Blue Giants are gianting the way through the opponent right now.
Wow. Another nice try.
Good defending. And it looks like the opponents from Singapore going for all or nothing with the slide tackles. 3-0. Wow, what a dominant performance. Played very well. Lots of good use of finesse shots. Lots of good use of exploiting the defense when the opponent from Singapore was dragging the defense. Well played, well played. Very well played.
Yes.
Exciting match, dominant performance. What's your take?
I think like the Wannabe don't have like a really decent chance to have a even like a take a shot. He's just like he can only like have a lob through pass or lob pass in the box, just outside the box, and he can't really have a wide open chance to take a decent shot.
Yeah, Nasanti, who's playing very well, 3-0 in the series. I think he had all the answers for what Wannabe wanted to present there in this match. Not only attacking, he was very well, but defending, he was very, very solid. As you said, no clear chances, besides some corners here, besides some crosses there. At the end of the day, Nasanti just came out on top and just had more tools to work with.
Yes. I think Wannabe can do like more like on the wing attack because he always doing lob pass directly in the center.
Yeah. This could be easy to counter, and it is almost, you know, like you're launching the ball and hoping that it connects and hoping that something goes on, right? Or hoping that the defender makes a mistake. I felt like some of those passes were a bit rushed, were a bit just, like hopeful in general.
I mean, like he can try a variety of things, like he can do it in like first 60 minutes for the lob pass at the center, but at the end he should have a sudden change and then try. When he fails to score in this way, he should do something to change.
Totally agreed. Next up, we have Amran from Singapore versus Youth Mayuf. It's going to also be a interesting matchup. Youth Mayuf has also been playing solidly. I think Thailand, the Blue Giants, are looking like a very, very scary team.
Yes.
So we'll see. I'm hopeful that Singapore doesn't let this loss that, you know, like it's always hard to come out of a loss that's, you know, like 3-0 and you couldn't really like apply your play style, apply your ideas. I hope they can just get over it and quickly go into the next match because they'll need to support each other. So how hard should it be for you to just like take the loss and then you're like there supporting your partner? It must be difficult. It must be challenging.
You feel guilty, like, oh, I can't contribute to the team, and then it counts on you. You let the pressure left on your own teammates. Yeah, it will be hard.
Yeah, I think it will be a test of fortitude here for the players. At the end of the day, they're there to support each other too, no matter the outcome. So hopefully they'll have it. Thailand seems to be in good mood. Seems to be well positioned for this matchup. They seem to be in high spirits. Look at them, almost unfazed, happy that they're racking up the points. But Singapore also feels they seem like a little
Having
look
fun,
at there,
you can
smiles
see,
all
yeah.
around. Yeah, I think that's the attitude that sets you up for a good matchup. They're almost ready to go here. It will be an interesting one. It's always good to see a big smile on their faces after a loss. It's almost game time, so let's get into the match. Lineups. Thailand again with a 4-2-4, and Singapore Aram with a more cautious approach with a traditional 4-3-3. Ready for another match? Lot pass.
Nice switching side from Gullit to Mbappe, and then one
Knew
another.
exactly what he wanted to do, and Youth Mayu.
This probably one of the fastest goal in this today's matches. 5 minutes. We have the first goal.
This is straight from practice. He knew exactly what he wanted to do since kickoff started. So Thailand comes ahead here in this match. 1-0, 5 minutes. Strong start. Player pass there, it didn't work out this time. Rebound falls gracefully into Singapore's teams, but this pass is misplaced. Rainbow flicks straight to Messi. Messi says thank you, passes the ball, and then runs to the wing.
Oh, this is almost a great chance to back to Messi, but
yeah,
defending so well for Nasandi.
Braine there trying to close the passing lines. Carlos Alberto participating in attacking play. Hullet has space. Lays down to R9 in a more central position. Mbappe looking very dangerous in a crossing position here. Easy work for CR7.
Cristiano Ronaldo, another header from Thailand, Nasandi.
This is a challenging header to score because you're kind of like facing backwards towards the goal. Look at that. He has to go back, track back. This is not easy. Only a top-class player.
Thailand 2-0 to Singapore.
Let's see if Singapore has an answer to that. Those crosses are just deadly in their hands. Some options
Nice
there.
pass.
Messi
Can
has
they
a
do
lot of
finish
space.
shot. Oh,
And I think he misclicked there and executed a skill move.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
if he
That's
could do it
unfortunate.
faster, I mean, finish the finesse shots, probably
That was
99% would be a goal.
Perfect position for a finesse shot there. You're with Messi, left foot. Dragging out the defense here. Bellingham plays down to Mbappe. We've seen this before. Header does not connect this time.
44 minutes right now for the first half. Should be, the last attack. You can't even finish it.
Yeah, Youth, my youth. Strong performances, scoring 2 headers. Executed his game plan perfectly. Things are going his way. Let's see how the second half of the match treats us.
This would be offside.
Yeah, definitely could see the intention there. I think Holland decided not to participate on the play because of an offside position.
Messi doing some skill move and can break through, switching side to Mbappe.
They need to find better answers for Mbappe. It's always dangerous when they come from the middle, passes to Mbappe. Mbappe, a little skill move, crosses.
He should pass.
Nice tackle there from Maldini. Lob through pass. Does not connect. The rebound almost falls Messi's way. But Youth My Youth can restart the play. Beautiful build up. Beautiful build up. Back to Mbappe. Dangerous positions. Light tackle. He has time. He has everything. Options. And Alisson with a great save. It's not Van der Sar for a change. Alisson was like, yeah, I want to shine. I want some time in the spotlight. And wow.
You know what? The Thailand guy, I mean, he tries another switching side, long lob pass to start his attack.
Yep. It's effective. It's working. Why change? 84 minutes here. It's very, very unlikely that we'll see the score being changed. But who knows? Approaching the last minute here. The Bruyne.
Cool it.
Beautiful through ball.
Whoa.
Nice poise collected, but Van der Sars goes there and puts a stop to his plans. This last play was beautiful from Amran.
Yes.
We could see more of that. It was really brilliant. Beautiful through ball. Very composed finishing. I would say a bit unlucky, but at the end of the day, it wouldn't change the final result.
For the last attack, he did nothing wrong. Actually, he do a nice fake shot, stop it, and have a better angle, but a little bit unlucky. But we can tell Nasanti has a really highest control in the match and get 2-0 for the result.
So Singapore not able to answer what Thailand Blue Giants brought to the table here, getting two wins over Singapore.
So he getting 6 scores for his team.
Good points. They must be very, very happy with the outcome of this match. I would say it played out to their favor. They just simply had more to offer. They simply tried and accomplished what they were supposed to do. Starting from first kickoff, they knew what they wanted to do and they did it. So kudos to him, congratulations, well played. But I think in Singapore's side, you could see some of their play, especially like in the latter stages of the matches, like building up. But it almost like clicked, but maybe too far. So it could be some sort of like form or mentality obstacle that they could overcome. You can see that they know what they're doing as well. They just need to execute it a little bit faster or get into the game and kind of like inform a little bit faster.
But I like Singapore team using Alisson as the goalkeeper.
Absolutely.
We have some like refreshment of the playing style of the goalkeeping, and he did quite well actually. Yeah.
I would say MVP of last match was Mbappe. That wing play was so deadly. He opened up the defense twice for strikers to score. Beautiful.
But I would say Alberto because he always did big switch up to the Mbappe.
Also, that's true. Always initiated from Carlos Alberto with the long ball play. It requires a lot of finesse, a lot of accuracy for you to find your teammate there on the wing. At the end of the day, MVP was the player behind the controllers there. But good match, entertaining matches. Hopefully we'll see Singapore picking this up and not letting this affect their future outcomes.
The next match will be the Spanish team versus the Malaysia team.
Spain versus Malaysia. So we got Luixen and WoVHD from Spain facing Gamebond and GengFcMobile. So all of them are big content creators, so all of them have the community buff, all of them have the audience buff. There's a lot of people just like excited to watch them play. So I think in this what will come down is skills. You paid more close attention to the last, like Spain match. How did you feel about them? Because I thought they started a little bit slow, trying to like overplay a bit of the passes, the build up, but I want to hear your take.
I quite appreciate for the Spain team because they do some unexpected and surprise skill move at the right time and the right position always, especially for the Luixen? Yeah, Luixen's skills. Yeah, he really has a great understanding about the skill move. For the last match he played, he do it like at the right corner of the box and then cut in with Bellingham and then a finesse shot and then it's amazing.
That's what we want to see more, right?
Yes.
I feel like in the first set of matches that they played was too truncated, was too narrow. So let's see how they perform now. It's game time.
Wolvie versus Gamebond.
Wolvie HD, Gamebond, both content creators, fcmobile bros. I'm excited for this one. Let's see how they perform. Good to see Kvaratskhelia there as an option in the wing. Like to use Kvaratskhelia, you need to let go of Mbappe. So I think that's why it's not like a very common choice. Misplaced pass here, Vira plays to Messi. Fast interception here.
Many close combat in the midfield. You can see many interception and misplaced passes.
Yeah, it feels like they're still getting in like the rhythm of the match, trying to find and not force the pass.
Yes,
Unfortunately, runs out with the ball of play.
Still a little bit of chaotic.
Yeah.
Not get used to the opponent's game plan. Salah gets to Bellingham. Roberto Carlos on the side, switching to Mbappe. Controlling the ball, give it back to Rodri. Bullets. The wide open for Mbappe. Should be a cross. Nice goalkeeping.
Yeah, not the best out of the crosses. Like medium height. It was always going to be Van der Sar's ball there. Playing out of the back. Nice options. See Messi. Good intention, but whoa! Actually, almost burned my tongue here. I was about to say, wow, how is going to Messi win over Saliba in air, but apparently he did.
Though Messi is shot, you can't underestimate his ball controlling attributes. You know.
Absolutely. We go 0-0 here at halftime, but with good chances to both sides. So let's see if they can turn these chances into goals in the second half. Lob pass here. This is dangerous from Haaland. Good tackle from Van Dijk. Good reaction. This is purely mechanical, manual interception.
The Malaysian, the Gamebond trying to do like a skill move wide, open up fixture, but it's
beautiful cross. Whoa. R9. Wolvie HD scores first goal. This was almost all Messi's accomplishment. Look at the space that he has, and look how R9 positions. Look how he bends his run to get away from the defender.
And nice pass from Messi. The wide open area.
Good play, well played. Let's see if Gamebond has an answer for that. He is down 1 goal, 60 minutes in, so he has 30 minutes. Haaland with a heel-to-heel flick. Didn't work out this time, and now they're open for a counter-attack. Mbappe carries the ball, has some options, plays over to R9. Like bouncy pass to Messi. Roberto Carlos not very fast there, and wow. Good build-up play, 2-0, 70 minutes. You can see the frustration in Gamebond face there. He's not happy that they lost that arrow duel, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, the build-up was beautiful from Wolvie HD.
You can see 2 assists from Messi.
Exactly.
He's already doing great cross from Messi. He knows he is only in a wide open area and then doing the great pass there.
Yeah. Defensively, I don't think it was that sound, but let's see if they have an answer here. Mbappe dangerously down the wing, opts not to cross but to pass.
A nice ball in a good area, but no one follows up. 80 minutes. Wolvie still controlling the ball. Wolvie HD.
Good pass. Didn't find a teammate there. 5 minutes left. Holland versus 3. Find some support now. Rodri misplaces the pass. With 1 minute left, I don't think there's much you can do.
Yes.
Well played by Spain. Wolvie HD. Beautiful goals. Good build-up play. Good usage of Messi. And the danger of, like that finesse shot. He used that danger to turn into crossing situations. So,
Yes.
well played, Wolvie. Congratulations. That was amazing play. Look at him. He's proud of his performance. Absolutely.
You know what? When you're using Messi, when you face an opponent trying to get the ball on the side on the ring, you are really having a hard decision. Either letting him to take the cross, either you get the finesse shot.
Agreed. It's
So
either
a
one way or the
gamble,
other.
yeah.
Right?
The
If
both
you-
sides are very dangerous.
If you commit to one side and your opponent reacts to the other, easy chance. So it's the mind games. For me, MVP player-wise of the match was Messi. Again, good usage of this dangerous situations from Wolvie HD. Very, very well played.
But Wolvie HD also switched his game plan.
Yeah.
For the previous match, he tends to have like more skill move style, but this time keep it simple. Just
Simple
cross.
passes, finding the space behind the enemy lines. Very level-headed. You see that he was in control and playing, keeping it cool. So good. Good to see that they're building up from the previous win that they had. Good to see. Spain is picking up a lot of traction, a lot of momentum here in the competition. So next up, we have Luixen versus GengFcMobile.
Yes.
Again, 2 content creators, very well known in the community. It's almost a Spain versus Malaysia. So shout out to Spain, shout out to Malaysia. Let's see who comes out on top. They're both streamers, they're both pro players, they're both fcMobile players, so it's going to be cool.
So they're preparing and ready for the next great battle.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one too. It's always exciting to see how Malaysia can try to salvage the tie here, try to rack up more points. It will be interesting. And then Luixen, your partner just came out of a very concisive win. How do you keep on building on that? How do you use the momentum? So it would be interesting to see.
I think Luixen is quite a confident player. You can see his facial expression.
Look at him. He's focused. He's calculating everything.
But I'm looking forward to see his changing his gaming style. I mean, he tends to use fancy skill moves. I would like to. Will he be like Wolvie HD, changing to a
maybe
simple
change it
way? Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're ready for the next game. Luixen rocking out a narrow formation again against like a 4-3-3 holding. So let's see how this plays out. Ready to start, and kickoff is going to go now. Fast start here for the team.
All right. Mbappe getting the ball, giving to Gullit. Bellingham. Some
Well to keep
sloppy
possession
pass.
there.
Wow,
Beautiful
another
rainbow flick. History
Whoa,
volleys
bicycle.
in. The goalkeeper rush there was very effective, and Haaland is definitely offside. A rainbow flick. I think the goalkeeper rush there was key for that save.
Yes.
We're not positive that this was not going in if he didn't manually put the goalkeeper to rush the ball. Strong start by Luixen.
So Malaysian Gang FC, the chance for him to initiate an attack. Great
A bit of
defense.
a hopeful through ball there.
So Luisen tried to build up the attack very quickly. Inside with the gullet.
Good lob pass. Ooh, another chance missed. Matthaus gets the rebound, keeps the ball. Corner for Luisen. Strong start. You can definitely see he's building up his confidence. Corners played out. Van Dijk easily shoves the ball outside, but then Maldini gets a chance. Back to hold it, and then R9.
Wow,
with
another
two good
rainbow
chances. Two good chances. Rainbow flicks are flying.
Another rainbow breaks.
Oh, they will find a pot of gold at the end of one of those. Bellingham with a great positioning. Lob pass. Salah with a weak finish.
He should have.
I don't think it was the
kicked
right
the
option.
shot. Yes.
Like that lob pass for Salah was definitely
Is that a
killed the
mistake
tempo.
or what? I don't know. You can see his face.
Van der Sar must have slipped or something there. It was definitely not his intention. Good slide tackle. Standard tackle from Bellingham. We're at 2 minutes of extra time. So Rodri dispossesses Bellingham, and this might be the last chance. Referee blows the whistle. And, well, Luisen misses 2 chances here.
Yes.
And I think you got to score those. I think you got to score those. You can say something about the first chance where he was like a bit late to the volley there. A good job by GengFcMobile. But the second one, you need to score.
All right,
Lutzen
Orlan.
building up play, short passes, quick passes. Van Dijk up front.
Nice through pass to Messi.
He has space. Fakes the shot.
Still have chance.
With some physicality. Oh, first time shot from Vieira. Doesn't connect well. Doesn't come with a lot of danger. Doesn't pack the punch that he intended. Beautiful, beautiful change of direction there.
I think that's a great idea for the driven pass back to the Vieira. But
Matthaus with a lot of space, heel to heel, but they knew what he was trying to do. Bellingham intercepts. Matthaus has another shot at the ball. Hold it, building up play, roulette, lots of space, power shot. Rebound goes to hold it again, plays it back, but too messy. Dangerous situations here, but nobody really able to benefit out of these chances. R9 coming with danger from the wing again.
Whoa!
Beautiful header from Holit, coming with a late run.
Because the Malaysian player, my GengFC, just walk away for celebration. You can see the Luisen. He has the control of the game, pressing, but he committing too much. You can see.
All you need is just like one thing to go wrong, and then you're down. Maybe a little bit of hesitancy in terms of like what to do, what to score. The heel-to-heel flicks aren't proving to be very effective today.
9 minutes left. Can Luisen get an equalize?
Matthaus is not really known for being a very attacking-oriented player.
You know what?
Messi with a lot of freedom here.
He decided to spend the time here. You see, good strategy.
Being very, very, like experienced as Messi is, he'll buy the time that he needs. Try to secure the win. Maybe Luisen has another chance here, but no. You can definitely see the frustration there, like killing off a little bit of time, but it's wow, what a result this. I think Luisen wasn't really fortunate, but also he could have done a better job into making the better out of the opportunities that he had. Sometimes at the final third, he opted for the skill move, as you were saying before, but it wasn't probably the best decision.
I think Luisen is complaining something, but for me, the key point for the Malaysian player to win is that he can score. I mean, at the first beginning, because he thinks like he keep pressing, he got the rhythm, controlling possession, and some decent chances, big opportunities, and so but he can't score like in the first half. So he say, "Oh, I have to put more, invest more, and push too much." But the Malaysian, the
GengFcMobile.
yeah, mobile, get the chance. He knows it, and then takes the opportunity and
When he
fight
got the
back.
chance,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
scored. When
Yeah.
Luixen got his chances, he did not. And he had 4 good opportunities there to score that some were wasted with the heel-to-heel flicks, and some were unfortunate. Let's say like that first volley could have gone in, but Gang with a good save there manually. And the header there is like kind of like 50-50, but maybe after those, Luixen tried to go for another approach, and then I don't know, fell off the plan. It must be like it must be hard to take that loss.
And and I think like his teammate, like he got easy win, and then so much, and then he definitely want to have a second win for the team, but yeah, unfortunately, and he got the skills and techniques also.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
That's why he should be like quite frustrated for the.
It was up
loss,
for the
yeah.
grabs, this win, and this I think this will feel like a lost opportunity. He could have bagged this. He could have brought 2 wins for Spain here, but they end up with 1-1. And speaking of the other side, Malaysia did well. They hold off. They were like
Patient,
they were
waiting for the
patient.
chance.
Yeah, you could see from like their faces that they weren't like the most confident going into the match, but I think after like some of like the fortunate situations that happened, they could build it up and eventually got the win.
And I like he adapt to the game. You see the game FC at last. He tries to kill the time by Messi going to the corner.
It's experience. It happens in real life.
Yes.
So
I mean, he understand on maybe some techniques wise. Luisen have some like better control. So when I get a chance, I get a lead. Why I have to have a direct fights with you? I just spend the time and take the lead, get the advantage.
It's mentality at the end of the day, and just like keeping your cool, not conceding any silly mistakes.
Yes.
So just not don't leave the opportunity to destiny.
At that time, he can just directly cross at the far
Yeah, he could
post.
very well.
There's no
yeah.
one watching, and he can do another goal, another try. But no, play safe.
Yep. It's part of experience. It's part of being a player. Some could argue that it's not like like what you should do.
A win is a win. I mean, in tournament.
Everyone's there to win, so it's kind of like debatable. if
And
you
he
shoot or
doesn't
shoot.
violate any rules. Yeah.
Actually, there is a rule in the tournament here that you should not, like purposely waste too much time. So that's why it's debatable, and that's why Luixen was rightfully complaining. So I think that's why they should be discussing. At the end of the day, it's up to the tournament organization and the referees to decide if this is a pointless deduction or not. But it's just my opinion. It was already very late in the game.
Okay.
It was 5 minutes left. I think it wasn't going to be game-changing, but who knows? Who knows? It's the butterfly effect.
I think they're discussing right now to see. Yes, complaint will it be?
Can definitely see some
Valid?
movement there in the stage. Can you see like right behind you?
yeah.
At the end of the day, it's up to the tournament organizers to decide. But hey, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. Coming up, we have Indonesia versus Australia.
So I've talked to Anthony about. I know about the Australian team. Because we met in the previous FC24 event. I know the Jamodo, and we met, and he's good at playing the console. FC24. He just picked up just like a few months ago for the fcMobile.
He's doing very well for someone who started very recently. I think the skills from like console, even real life translates very well into fcMobile. But the thing is, they're going to play against Garuda FM and Hazard. Garuda FM, long time. Like fcMobile player, and Hazard, as we saw before, great player as well. So Can he hold his own against them? I think that's the question. If I would guess, I'd say Indonesia
Yeah,
takes
me
it
too.
almost
yeah.
easily, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe he's quick learner.
Yeah, maybe he's a very quick
Once he
learner.
entered the tournament, he knows about the meta skill, and then
He's playing against like top players in
yes,
the world.
yes.
So what's better situation for you to learn than playing against top players? I think we should be ready to start here.
Yes, for the red cap versus for the Indonesia should be.
All right,
Yeah,
match is going on
yes,
right now.
right
Let's
now.
jump into it.
Garuda versus red cap.
Garuda versus Red Cap. Let's see who takes the advantage here.
What I like is Garuda. He used net bait.
Yeah,
Bait.
very unorthodox play there. Ooh, wow, strong start. Didn't even leave chance for Red Cap to touch the ball.
Cut in, and then open a fake shot, and then finish shot. 1-0 Indonesia against Australia.
Very good twist in there to send Maldini out of the way and then have plenty of space to throw a finesse shot into the net. Red Cap with his answer here, coming out dangerously, has some options, tries the shot himself, gets dispossessed. Counter attack, R9 and a Zabio deadly combo. Red Cap gets the ball back, Van Dijk restarts the play.
Red cap trying to build up the counter attack with Messi, but Garuda defends quite well. Interception. Sala on the wing side. Wow, controlling the pacing.
R9. Dangerous situation here. Lapse of judgment by Van Dijk. Questionable goalkeeping by Van der Sar.
Offside.
But it's offside. This should be easy collection by Van der Sar. What a fluke.
Unusual cases for Wendasa for such a weak shot. I mean,
Yeah, this is very fortunate that it was offside because that was easy goal. Bullet to Messi. Triggering the run there. Messi with the through ball. It's a bit tight. Carlos Alberto has chance to cross here. Haaland. Can't win the duel. Eusebio and R9 with the counter attack.
wow.
Through pass, bit short. Second man press activated. They cannot get Eusebio. Cross gets intercepted. Early jump here.
First
First half.
Garuda, the Indonesian team get 1, and the Australian team Red Cap 0. 1-0.
Garuda definitely presenting more flexibility and more cats.
Dominating the match, yeah. Red Cap.
Red Cap, you can definitely see his intentions, but maybe the execution's not there. Like this finish, for an example, a little bit off angle, facing the back towards the goal. So maybe needs to work a little bit better into the positioning of his players before attempting the finish.
Wow, what
Look
a
at
nice
this fetch.
switch.
Look at the swerve of that ball. Beautiful. Back to Salah. Poor touch there.
The Red Cap trying to build up the counter attack from Holland. Bellingham. Wow, what a driven pass. Still Mbappe
It's a ball.
kick and a
Has
shot.
options. Oh, that was close.
Not the
Mistake
best
there in the
angle
back.
for the finesse shot. But another cross.
Lots of pressure coming from Red Cap now.
70 minutes. Garuda, another
Socrates.
chance. Whoa.
Eusebio cannot finish there. Gets dispossessed. There's still chance for Red Cap if he keeps building on the pressure, but he unfortunately Gets the ball loose there. Carlos Alberto, great everywhere. 8 minutes left. I think it's time for all or nothing and not committing those silly mistakes.
Garuda.
Beautiful cross. 3 minutes left.
Should be the final attack.
You need to get the ball in the final third here. Oh, a little bit too slow to react. You could see that the ending red cap had a lot of like the pressure built up. 1-0 goes into Garuda's way, and he seems happy with it.
Yes.
Seems happy. He seems happy.
I
And
mean, because you can see the pressure at the end, so that's why he feels like grateful. Oh my God, I didn't lost the match. But you can see if the Australian red cap try to do it like press it earlier, he may still have the chance to equalize.
He got a good spell out there out of chances, but at the end of the day, it didn't bring that much danger besides that kick from Mbappe. In another universe that could have gone in, we've seen Eusebio, we've seen R9 scoring from that. Mbappe is a player that's more well known for pace, dribbling. You know, like, yes, he has amazing finishing, but I think if he's trying to score from outside of the box in a weird angle like that, maybe you have better chances with players of the caliber in terms of striker, like R9 and Eusebio.
Or Messi, the
Exactly.
typical
Exactly.
finesse shot
Exactly.
scorer.
You said it all.
I think at the beginning, the red cap didn't build up some decent chances. You can see almost only one cross, I think, he can finally finish it successfully. But otherwise, they're out of the box, passing, and then misplaced passes, and then ended.
I feel that red cap like kind of like saw that crosses are being effective, so it kind of like forced a few there. But the crosses that he brought weren't super effective. They never really brought a lot of danger. So maybe he forced a few situations there where he kind of like where we see him playing most comfortably is building up play and then opening up space in the middle of defense, trying a finesse shot from outside the box. So yeah, maybe it's time to like rethink some of the decisions there. Definitely saw the frustration there in his face at the end. So we're ready for the next game.
Jamodo versus
Jamodo versus Hazard.
Hazard.
Again, 4-2-4 back. So expect to see lots of chances being created, counter attacks. Look at this through ball, very bold, almost connects.
Aggressive one. Oh, a little bit sloppy pass hitting team player. Bullet. Mbappe. Nice tackle. But still, Holland get the ball. Wow.
Fake shot goes out of play. Holland.
Wow.
Beautiful
Almost.
through pass. Beautiful through pass. Mbappe has time and the vision to execute there. Look at that.
I can't imagine. Originally, I think he would pass to the Messi
Yes.
because it's more wide open.
And that's the thing. It's about doing the unpredictable. That's what catches your opponent out of defense. And Hazard has proven time and time again that he's a brilliant player. Very, very out of the box idea there to play the through ball down the middle instead of the wing. Look at that. Breaking the defense, tearing them up, but Van der Sar comes with the save.
Wow, what a dribbling skills for Messi.
Very smooth, very under control.
Because-
What a player. He's the player that plays 6 to 10 hours of FC Mobile Day.
I mean, Hazard has the guts to do those and the skills to do those brilliant through passes.
Yeah. He sees things that normal players maybe not see. I definitely did not see some of the passes there. Look at the
Wow.
smoothness of the pass. Has options. Tries to play the through ball there. He's a little bit hopeful this time. Didn't go through.
his passes is just like the surgery knife cut through your opponent's
slices through defense. And like in off angles, you know, like he knows the movement that the player is actually aiming to do. And he curves the ball in a way that comes in very, very dangerously. Let's see how Jamodo can answer those beautiful plays.
Wow.
2 minutes of added time. Not sure if we're going to see another chance. No, we don't. 1-0, and even if it's 1-0, I think Jamodo got even a bit fortunate not to get scored twice here.
Yes.
But with that Van der Sar save,
Yes.
in most scenarios there, that ball goes in and it's 2-0.
You can see Jamodo can't even finish like a decent attack.
It must be like so pressured to, you know, like when you're being pressured like this, and you get the ball back, kind of rush.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at the space that Messi has. Top bin. Beautiful.
Open up fake shot.
Look at how he just like throws the defender out of the equation. You can question the decision of going for a tackle there instead of like positioning yourself before knowing what your opponent's trying to do. It's like right in the middle where you could go either for like the wing play for a cross or cutting inside for a finesse shot, and you decide to commit very, very early. So that's something that could be worked on. Hazard this time gets dispossessed. Jamodo trying to like pick up the pace, bringing some of his own flair and trickery.
Another chance from Hazard.
Look at the space that he has.
Wow.
Rio. Wow.
Really, I mean, Hazard, he do skill moves and passing all round playing style that he's playing really good.
Every play is different. Every play is unpredictable. He's a really exciting player to watch. You don't know how he's doing. It looks easy in his play. Suddenly, when you blink, the defense is open, and he's right at a very good opportunity to score. Look at him. It's magical. Look at the speed of the passes. He had an option right down below. Again with the space.
Tiki-taka.
Yeah, Jamodo there going for some desperate measures, trying to up the tempo, bring the ball forward, but it might be too late.
83 minutes. I don't think Jamodo has the chance to equal us.
Now throwing a lot through pass. Very complete player, Hazard. Wow, look at the focus in his face. It's all about the game.
What an amazing game. I mean,
amazing player to watch. I'm really, really excited to see how he fares against some of the other players that are, you know, like picking up some momentum. Yeah, look at him.
You know, Hazard, you know, he's always calm, you see.
He knows what he's doing. Easy work for him. Wow, it's dominant performance, as dominant as it could be, and really exciting. I'm impressed.
And I mean, how can you like execute so many skills like passes and dribbling and the most amazing thing for me is he passes in between the defenders. He tends to intentionally doing this.
The through passes are in angles that are not common, very unorthodox. So he's trusting that the players will reach the ball, and also trusting that the passers are going to pinpoint, you know, like thread the needle there. Beautiful game, beautiful game.
But though those passes didn't score, but it like creating some risks or pressure to the opponent, to Jamodo, you know.
And it kind of like you kind of like enter in your opponent's mind when you have such like wide variety of plays that you could do. Suddenly you're trying to react and adapt and trying to like predict what he's going to do, and he goes and finds a third option. Like we saw the Australia trying to like go for an early tackle and trying to like get the ball. It didn't. It worked a few times, but it didn't in others. So very, very well played.
And also Hazard, you can see his defending skill is also really good. Jamodo can even have one finish.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're coming to a break right now. We'll see you guys very soon. We still have plenty of FC Mobile to watch today. We'll see you soon.
Bellingham shoots and scores. Bellingham! It's another goal for Jude Bellingham. Who else was it going to be? Jude Bellingham puts the ball into the area. There's a chance here for Bellingham. He scored. Sorry, I spilled it. Bellingham scored. He's done it again. Bellingham goes for goal, and he hits the back of the net.
Ready right now. Ready right now.
It's going to be a really special game. Vinicius! And what a great finish it is. An effective looking pass. And Son! So plenty of forward momentum. Holland!
Level up. Get set, level up. Level up.
Not finished yet. Oh, a moment of pure class!
16-11.
Magnificent goal!
A little bit of me and we put it all together and it's beautiful, would you agree? Right now.
We'll have to keep a close eye on this one. Oh, tremendous technical excellence to finish that one off.
Can I get a photo? Bill, what are you doing?
This is tough. Keep pushing.
Go, go, go. Get in.
Decent finish, to be fair.
Yeah, it was a great game. I mean, I scored 5 goals. There's so many good players out there. It only drives you to be better. Look at these guys.
Back in business in the second half.
I will have what they're having.
It's a good Liverpool move in the making.
Let's go.
And a goal! What a magnificent display!
Practice makes perfect.
Yes!
Practice does make perfect.
In it goes! A perfect header!
Sí, no, el gol fue en parte gracias a la asistencia de Tony, ¿no? Y puso un centro espectacular y puse la cabeza y el balón entró.
And he's dispatched the header!
I need it from you, I need it from you, and I need it from you. 100%. Let's do this. Come on. Let's go.
Let the trumpet sing.
The goals keep coming.
You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. I'm a beast. Can I run up the score? Run up the board, breaking them all.
Lethal piece of finishing. Tremendous goal.
It's really important that we have what we want is our centre
Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? That might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's going to be a really special game. Vinicius!
And what a great finish it is.
Effective looking pass. And Son! So plenty of forward momentum. Holland! Not finished yet. Oh, a moment of pure class! Incisive pass. Vinicius Junior. And on to Bellingham.
Run for them life. When I step into the jungle, said they wanna creep up. They better move up, never gonna win a Royal Rumble. Decide to vacate the world, get sweet just like a Caribbean. Yo, listen, you hear that?
And a goal! Erling Haaland! Underway once more. Liverpool have the lead. Oh, and the keeper couldn't stop it. What a magnificent display! There it is! The goals keep coming!
Welcome back to 2024 EA Sports FC Pro Mobile Festival. I'm back here with Antoine, and we're ready for more. Right out of an exciting batch of matches. We saw a bunch of great matches. We saw China Vanguard versus Japan, which was exciting. We also watched Korea versus Thailand Red Giants, which was super cool, super awesome. Some exciting, like unorthodox plays here and there, some goofs here and there too, and we just came out back from Indonesia versus Australia, so we're ready for more. Up next we have match 19, which will be Korea versus China Vanguard, another great matchup. I think Korea is playing very well. China Vanguard, both of the China teams are playing well. So, ready to start.
Let's get into it. So we got Dodo here running the 4-3-3 holding on the China team, and we will have to guess what Korea is playing here. We didn't get a chance to see it, but like you said, they've been putting on a pretty solid performance thus far.
Absolutely. In terms of players, it's the usual suspects. Second man pressing there. Strong start. A lot of pressure. Son down the wing. Crosses from the byline.
That was a bit of a deeper cross there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good usage of Son there. Crossing with his strong foot. Mbappe.
Some nice close control on the dribbling there.
Older down the wing. Plays to Haaland. He's free and it's a goal.
Nice.
Look at Haaland. He's completely free there.
Also interesting to see Van der Sar charging out like that. And really missing the ball.
Van der Sar must be getting tired after playing all these matches.
He's
right?
in every match.
Yeah. We saw an Alisson in another match, which was surprising with a great save. Guys, give Van der Sar a break.
He's in his 40s now. This is a lot of work for him.
Beautiful. He had the space there to try the shot. Maybe the lob pass there was
yeah, it was
not
a little
the best
close
option.
to be hitting a bit of a cross there. But
yeah.
let's see here if Dodo can make him pay. Ooh, love the little rainbow there. Let's see if he can pick out the back post.
Tries the cross there. Doesn't connect, but gets a corner. Aims at Haaland. Wins the duel, but the header doesn't come out very strong. No dangerous.
Lee Won-san is getting a bit of run of possession here.
Love to see him rocking out the Son player item.
Yep.
Like a heavy usage of the right wing there.
Gotta go with the home country.
Exactly.
Gotta rep the squad. I think we were going through every team that could rep a home nation player, and I think we had obviously we had Mina with Egypt and Salah. I think that would have been Bashir. Australia, I don't think there was any Australian teams that were.
I don't think they have options, unfortunately.
Yeah, although Jackson Irvine did get a really good item in National Heroes.
National Heroes.
And I think Matthew Ryan was the top goalie at one point there, but after that, yeah, Spain has Rodri, or they could have gone with. And then once we hit all the way down to Korea with Son, and I don't think Japan had any options in.
Not in the pool.
In the pool, last that I checked, unless. Oh, they had Mitoma. They could have gone with Mitoma.
Yeah. Is he the right choice? Maybe he's not up there in terms of attributes as some of the options there on the left wing.
I don't think anyone's going to be rocking an 88 OVR left mid in one of these matches.
This possession there. That must be a corner, yes. Dangerous situation here. Van der Sar. Beautiful. See how Van der Sar kind of like hesitated there? So ultimately ends up out of position.
That's technically an own goal.
Yeah.
It's 2-0 here for Dodo. It's going to be tough here for Lee Won-sang. He needs something real soon.
He needs some spark of magic. He needs some Sonaldo. Mbappe.
That's what he needs.
That's what he needs. That's what he needs.
That's a big goal if he wanted any chance of getting a result from this one.
It had to be now, so he has a chance.
Lovely finish with the outside the boot there. Really like that animation when the player's able to get like the outside the boot, keep it low.
Uses the strong foot, but also bends the ball the right way. Very fortunate. And now they can pay the price. Mbappe, fake out shot. Beautiful.
He ties it up. Wow, what
Beautiful.
a turnaround.
That's what we needed. And look at the celebration.
Look at that. Love the composure as well. He saw the goalie was coming out. He did a fake shot, and he didn't try to rush the shot. He actually plays it back. That is lovely play.
He was looking 2 steps ahead. He knew exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah, we talked about earlier in the broadcast about just composure
Yep.
and taking your chances. And realistically, Lee Won-san has had 2 chances in this game. This second one was very difficult, and he kept his composure.
Especially coming after a known goal.
Yeah.
So coming down to the last minutes of the match here, he literally pulled magic out of nowhere.
Flipped a switch.
In a span of 10 in-game minutes, which are a few seconds realistically, he turned out a 2-0 disadvantage to 2-2. This, you should celebrate almost more than a victory.
This is a extremely hard-fought draw, and I think
very well played.
You almost ask yourself, where was this for the start of the game?
Exactly.
He kind of just turned it on in the last bit and really showed.
Sometimes you just need that, like frustration a little bit to kick in.
The
It's
pressure.
Like, wait, okay, it's time to perform, and that's where experience lies.
Yeah.
I think that's where like magic happens, and these are valuable points.
Huge.
The tie here, they accumulate, and it builds up. After you've done it once, you can do it twice, right? So it keeps building on your confidence. One of the most exciting matches and one of the most like spells of attack there. Though they're very unfortunate with the mistake there. The second goal there must be like left a sore taste in his mouth.
Yeah, I think like he's probably looking at this game and was like, I'm up 2-0 heading into the 75th minute, and I'm coming away with a draw. So I think there's a lot for him, at least on learning on closing out the match, maybe controlling possession a little bit more. But again, props though to Lee Won-san to even come back from 2-0. Like, that's unreal.
Cannot take away. Well, let's put the own goal aside. Well, it actually was a header, just like
it's probably going
time.
in.
Yeah, it was probably going in. But let's not take away any of the merit from Lee Won-san. He's an amazing player, very exciting. He must be happy, should celebrate. And now they come to the second match with a whole other dynamic.
Yeah.
They come with momentum, right?
Yeah, they've got options here. I mean, they got Soda coming up here against Weapon, and yeah, it's one thing coming into the second match knowing that you've lost the first. It's another saying, hey, we tied this one. We've got a good chance at pulling out a win here, and I think it's momentum. I think you see your teammate really kind of coming back. You kind of feel that momentum. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Soda just continue that into this game.
Me neither, and it plays a big part. Your companion's out there. He's like right beside you. He's cheering you on. So having someone that's like got a tie out of nowhere, it's much better than someone that like just like lost, almost like out of his grasp the win.
Yeah, I think it motivates you as a teammate, and it just kind of it's inspiring. So I hope Soda takes that positive energy and really takes it. But then on the other hand, though, looking at the Chinese Vanguard team, Weapon, hey, this is an opportunity to right the ship, and it's a big one here. This is like their third. Actually, this is going to be their fourth match of the tournament.
They're coming in hot.
So they're still racking up points. There's a lot of matches left to be played, but it's still we're getting to that important stage where you got to start putting wins together. You got to get the points.
It's reaching like the middle stage, right? It's the bulk of it. That's where you start to accumulate and pave your way towards potentially more like chill, final stages. You don't want to be facing a position where you're like, I don't know, 2 matches left to play, and you need to win them, and you need to count on like defeats of potentially other teams. So right now is where they need to grind, and they cannot get like used to. They cannot go on autopilot. They need to put it all that they have out there.
Yeah, and I mean the other thing that is important to highlight is just fatigue. I think with a lot of these players, it's been a long day at the event today. They've been on stage or in the event for coming up on a solid 10 hours or so. Like just playing a lot of FC Mobile matches, just even being in the presence of a lot of people. It's a draining day. So I think as we head towards kind of the latter stages of day one, I think fatigue and concentration are going to be very important.
Absolutely. That's what the part of being an athlete comes to. Sometimes you need to play extra time, right? And speaking of time, it's game time. A 4-3-3 versus a 4-2-4 from China. Again, 4-2-4 is also very exciting to watch. So let's see how these teams fare against each other.
You know, when you see a 4-2-4, there's going to be goals.
Yeah.
You don't know what side it's going to be for, but there's going to be goals.
Chances, goals all around. It really ups the excitement of the match. Very congested in the midfield there. Everybody in the center. Finds the cross and sides net there in an offside position.
Close one, though.
It was a close one. Look at the lines.
An interesting thing I've noticed is a lot of the teams play with the same camera angle.
True, that's true.
You're not. I think this is option 3.
A good balance between like closeness of the action to help you out, like with your decision making, but also distance to get an overall view of what's going on in the pitch.
Exactly. You're not too zoomed in, but you can still see a lot of players.
Salah with a lot of space here down the wing. Has Van Dijk kind of beating, but not exactly to go centrally, and Van Dijk ultimately gets the ball, dispossesses him. Sees the pass, through ball, with Son, R9, rainbow flick right into Maldini. We're seeing a lot of those rainbow flicks here. It's kind of like hit or miss.
It's risk reward. If you pull it off into space, it's wonderful. But if there's a defender around you, it's going to be tough.
Absolutely.
But when it comes off, it's the best. Like, it feels so good. We even saw a few goals come out of it too.
Definitely worth the highlight. So the building up the play. R9 down the wing. Does well to escape from Maldini's grasp. Dangerous header. That's cleared away.
Yeah, he kind of telegraphed that the cross is coming in. I think it gave enough time to bring the center back over.
Coming down here to the added time. Whistle's blown. How did you feel about this first half? For me, it was very truncated. It was very hard to find good opportunities.
Yeah, I think really it just came from a few crosses that were not super dangerous. So let's see if they make some adjustments. And it doesn't seem like crosses are really a big option so far. Both teams are able to defend them.
Speaking
let's
of
see.
which, here
let's
comes
see.
the cross. Ball's rebounds to Salah, which crosses to Haaland. He's free this time, and he scores. So maybe if you try it once and it don't go, try it 3 times, and it will go in.
Exactly. Started mentioning how crosses are not the best option with these teams, and they proved me wrong.
Yeah,
yet
maybe
again.
Fortunate there with the rebounds there. So after the first cross, the defense got a little bit disorganized, and it opened up for Haaland to be free in the box. Just like score a simple header. And look at that beautiful play, beautiful movement from CR7. Easy finish after the goalkeeper rush.
Yeah, that's one of those where you pull the goalie out, and if you don't get close enough, you get time to just pick his head up and then hit the finesse shot.
I think at this stage, you want to wait to see if the attacker is going to take a heavy touch, if he's going to try to sprint to get closer to the goal. It was a bit too rushed, the rush.
Or even sometimes you can see if right away, well, they think you're going to pull the goalie out, and then they hit an early finesse that doesn't work out.
It's all about the mind games and over. And beautiful, beautiful finesse shot from Son. things are tied now. Oh, not 2-1 still. There's still time. We got 20 minutes here to go. We've seen magic happening before. We could see it again.
Ooh, a little bit of a weird touch there.
Lapse of judgment, lapse of concentration there from CR7.
Ooh.
You can see the intentions. Didn't really come out the way that was thought of. Good driven lob pass.
Looking at a final cross here into Ronaldo.
Easy work for
does it.
CR7 there. Haaland on his strong left with pinpoint accuracy for CR7. Good goal, and this should wrap up this match.
It should be, unless we get some more Korean magic here in the last 5 minutes of the
They
game.
need to come up with a magic to turn back time, because we're reaching the 90th minute now. I don't think that's allowed.
Oh, and that is it.
So China comes out on top with 1 win, 1 draw.
Weapon.
It was valiant efforts from Korea, definitely saw, but felt like they were always trying to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, I think Weapon found his groove with crossing, and he just kind of stuck to it.
Yeah.
And there's no answers there from Soda.
And after the first cross went in, he quickly switched the play, much like getting in behind the lines. That second CR7 goal was to like get the steam rolling, and then the final goal was to like the final nail in the coffee.
Yeah, I think it was overall a pretty complete performance there from Weapon, who's had some good results so far.
Yeah.
For the China Vanguard team.
Yeah, Weapon seems to be a good contender, always exciting, always dangerous. So it will be good to see his progression throughout the tournament.
Yeah, and I mean, from this matchup, we had a tie in the first game, and then we have a China win in the second. So my prediction, where I said that the Korean team would keep the momentum from that comeback tie, turns out to not be the case. The China team held on pretty firmly in the second match.
I don't think Japan did anything wrong. I think it was like 2 good teams playing against each other. One has to come out on top. So this time it was China Vanguard, and they will have more opportunities to face off again in the future.
Yeah,
I don't think they have nothing to be embarrassed about. They
no, it
fought
was a good outing.
valiantly. Very exciting matches.
Yeah. And with that, that takes us to our next game, the 20th match of the day, which is between Japan and the other China team here, with Invincible and Mr. Goat on that squad. And then on the Japanese side, we have Piroshki and Ronnie, who are taking the Japanese team. So some early predictions. I know we had seen Piroshki, like in our first match, run the 3-4-3.
Yeah.
That's what I've been seeing him run so far. I think it's always a fun nuance where you get different formations coming in.
Yeah, he's unorthodox. He's exciting to play, and I think he has like this surprise factor that plays to his favor. He knows how to use the width of his formation. 3 at the back's no problem with him because he's very solid defensively. And then we see Invincible in Mr. Goat. I think Invincible specifically from the China team is doing a very good job. So I'm interested to see how they're going to pair up the matchups.
So we'll have that one coming up pretty soon. I think they're getting set up down on the stage. But yeah, it's been a pretty jam-packed day with a lot of matches. Still a lot to go.
Yeah.
So a lot of action ready to unfold. After we had the Japan China match, we also head into Indonesia and Mina, and then from there we got Singapore, Thailand, followed by Singapore, Malaysia, and then also Australia, Spain. So a good amount of matchups coming up.
A great day for fcmobile fans, full of exciting matches. I'm learning a lot actually. I'll try to incorporate some of the tactics and the movement and the ideas we're seeing here to my own play while trying to climb up division rivals. And I think it's game time, so let's jump into the match. 4-4 here for CN Invincible and we couldn't see Piroshki's lineup, but I'm assuming he's going back with the 3 at the back, but we'll see. I think he's the type of player that can change up and surprise his opponent, so maybe not expecting him to have the same formation. Good fake shot there with R9.
Ooh, some nice build-up play here to get into space. And then Nedved's able to finish.
Just
That is lovely.
Simply beautiful. Simply beautiful. Look at the celebrations.
Yeah, I love that. Now you can see Nedved kind of backed off a bit, got himself some space, and then was able to get the ball out left to him. And then from there, in that position, with a finesse shot with a good amount of power, it's mostly going back in the net.
It was all in the build-up.
Yep.
He got past the defense, and the midfield specifically, with his build-up, rapidly identified dangerous cross coming in. He rapidly identified the second man press and make the most out of it.
Notice that, yeah. You can see Invincible brought a second man in the midfield to press, and he got around that. And once you get around that, you have odd man rush going the other way. And when you have numbers and you're able to isolate your midfielder either on the left, the right, or your winger, you're in a good position. And that was a close one, actually.
It was a close one.
Not
a little
expecting
bit of
that
a long effort. The header didn't come out as powerful as it should be to be scored from that, but connected, good intention, and Piroshki seems to be well positioned here in the beginning of the match.
Yep. Let's see how he defends though against Invincible's 4-2-4, and cross is in here,
Beautiful
and
cross.
That is lovely timing. You could see Hullet coming into the box, and in stride he just hops up, and that is a nice finish.
He just had the clear advantage there in terms of position. Started the run earlier, the defender could not keep up with it.
We are at a tie game, 1-1 here.
Those are the games that I'm most excited to watch.
The back and forth affairs, right? Where
Yeah.
one team answers, the other one kind of recoups, but then comes back to tie it up, and it's back and forth. Those are the fun games.
You can almost see like the cogwheels in their brains, like turning. Fortunate rebound there. Piroshki comes again with the answer.
And the celebration.
Yeah.
He's picking up the phone. He's answering the call.
He has the answers. He has the answers for sure.
But yeah, that was Holland just out muscling the defender.
Physicality is a thing.
Oh, we're getting a little bit of a substitution here on Invincible's side.
Interesting choice there. Rivaldo is naturally left winger coming on the right wing. Definitely want to make the best use of his left-footedness, probably for the finesse shots potentially there.
Yeah, let's see if he tries to get the ball to him out wide and cut in on that left foot like you were saying.
Or cross.
Easy.
Easy work, very similar to the first game, the first goal. Again, Hullet making the best use out of his height to tie the game, 2-2.
Instant impact, though, from Rivaldo
Yeah.
coming on. And I like how we all thought he was going to cut back in and do the regular finesse shot, but he saw the defender overcommitted, played it to the byline, and then he was wide open to put it across. And next thing you know, it's 2-2.
Absolutely. He played me, and he probably played Piroshki too.
Feels like Invincible has a bit of momentum here.
It gets a little bit in your head when you score, and you're ahead, and then you're tied. And then you get ahead again, but then you're tied again. So it must be a bit frustrating.
Big part is just staying composed. Mental aspect is extremely important.
Piroshki doesn't seem to be phased about it. Good, dangerous situation here.
Wow. Ooh, good save.
Very different approach here to how he built up the play. the cross there from a very close position, and then the finish there from outside of the box from the volley. Alberto did very well there with the tackle. Ruben Dias.
It's usually not the guy you would think would be taking a power shot from outside the box, but got it on target, forced a difficult save.
And you got the corner now. And wins you, but ultimately, actually no, it's a corner. Aimed at Haaland. He was left almost by himself there. There was no pressure, no urgency. Like a little bit of movement backwards, not matched by the defender. And now Piroshki is up again for the third time in the match.
Those are tough to defend, where like the cross is put into a really tough spot and you manually have to pull your center back. And if you don't get it instantly, we just saw what happens. It's usually an instant goal. So I'm sure it's frustrating for Invincible after he's really kept up. Then a corner kick is what puts his opponent in the lead.
Maybe one of the last chances here. Crosses, and again ties up in the very last minute of the game.
You knew the minute that he was able to do the open up fake shot and get some space. He wasn't looking for goal. He was looking for his man Haaland for the header.
Absolutely. Good game. Very exciting. Very, very fought out.
Yeah, this was a hard-fought match.
Yeah.
I think both teams saw the momentum swing on each side, and you could really see, like you said, the cogs were turning about how do I break down my opponent. Ultimately, crossing, corners, headers ended up being the difference, but both teams, 3 goals apiece. That was an exciting one.
It must be tough to get scored on in the extra time, last chance, similar goal the 3 times. So maybe it's time to go back and rethink some of the decisions there. Maybe, oh, should I press it a little bit earlier? Should I do something else? Should I switch to the defender and kind of like let second man press do the job there? It's kind of like, it's a hard situation to defend. I gotta give it to Piroshki there. And it must be tough here now mentally, but hopefully he'll brush it off and keep going, because it was an amazing match for us. Good sides everywhere.
It was, yeah. And I think we saw both teams show resilience to come back and put on this match. But yeah, I think like defending wise, both teams have a lot to learn from this one, especially when it comes to off the corner. You don't want to be conceding off the corner realistically. And then just the crosses, like being able to put your center backs in a good position, and also not falling for those open up fake shots.
Yeah.
If you know they're coming, maybe play a little bit further back. It's tough, but I think going forward, these guys will notice that and make adjustments in future matches.
Yeah, like it must be frustrating to like get scored on very similarly 3 times. Like the close, cross. It's almost like a cutback, but also crossy, a loopy cutback.
You almost feel helpless in some of those situations. You know it's coming, and it just feels sometimes you're not able to stop it. But we've got our next one coming up between Ronnie here and Mr. Goat.
Rocking a 4-3-3. Let's see how this goes. Game 2, match 20, Japan versus China. Ronnie representing Japan and Mr. Goat representing China.
Seeing some good defending there and switching. Nicely done.
Salah, a little bit of flair here. Pass it over to Gullit, who comes from almost like a right back position. Crosses to Haaland, bottom corner. Mr. Goats it out and scores.
We've seen that goal countless times today, but it's still impressive to time it. And that was actually quite far out.
That was
for
far
a header.
out, and that's a tough one to swallow, but also very well played. Did everything right by the book, and it paid off.
Let's see how Ronnie responds here.
Patient build-up, quick passes, unfortunate there.
It's a good last-ditch block.
Ronnie with another chance.
Van Dijk
coming up to help.
Yeah.
Just a rush a finesse shot, maybe not in the best position. Let's go of the advantage and scores.
Off the post there. I think he was maybe looking to get the call.
Yeah.
But then he just saw, wait a second, I've got it.
I'm open here.
I'm open, and took his time and finished that very neatly.
Yeah. Off the post, inside. But another very tight players playing for the edge of advantage. Good goal. Good goal. I was about to question the letting go of the advantage there, but it paid out.
Yeah, I mean, like, free kicks like that aren't always a guarantee. So if you're going to have an open chance at goal after an advantage, might as well take it. And we saw it from Ronnie.
Leaves the defender there on the other side of the, the field, but didn't have time to finish the play. Good first half, exciting.
Yeah, that was a solid first half. A lot of good chances. We're seeing some tidy gameplay from both of these guys. I think we're kind of getting to the point in the tournament where a lot of the players know the play styles of their opponent and how to avoid conceding in the ways that their opponent likes to score. So I think we're going to start seeing maybe some more maybe adjustments on how some of these teams are approaching, maybe fewer blowouts, some closer games.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. I think we'll see like more evened out scores and more studied gameplay, because you know what to avoid, you know what to do, you know what your opponent is going to do to avoid your own successful tactics. Look at, for example, Holet being brought back on just to like give a more numeric advantage to try to defend the cross at that corner, and it pays off.
Yeah, also I think like the first game jitters are out of the way, so kind of settled into the tournament. Understand what's going on.
Ronnie building up the play patiently. 15 minutes left. Messi tries the cross. Those are the dangerous situations.
A little bit of a cluster there. And a rush throw out to the sidelines here. Looks like Ronnie's going to get the ball in a dangerous spot. See if I can get a cross in or even a shot from the edge.
Good pass. R9 lane change. He's free at the 87th minute. R9 goes.
It's a big goal. And that all came from the throw-in.
Yep. Oh, that throw-in is going to haunt Mr. Goat's dreams today.
Yeah.
A bit careless.
It was. I think when he reviews the game tape on this one, he had a chance at the draw, and I mean, still does. He's got one more attack ready, but it's not going to be easy. See what he can do.
Now.
Yep.
Good defending. Crosses. Haaland gets blocked.
That's going to be it.
Gets it out of the way, and
you can see Mr. Goat's reaction. He knows he had a draw.
I love his reactions, but at the end of the day, I think a well-deserved win for Japan. He kept it going. It's kind of like hard with the given time that you have to get a comeback score.
Yeah, I mean, I think overall, like, Ronnie took advantage of that mental mistake from Mr. Goat and finished well with like the lane change with Ronaldo, and then 2 good finishes from Ronaldo in that match. So you got to give credit where it's due.
Yep.
He took advantage of the mistakes. Otherwise, we'd be looking at a 1-1 draw. But yeah, I think as we were mentioning earlier, I think these games are going to start getting a little tighter, a little closer, a little more, just more even going forward. I don't know if we'll see some big score lines just yet.
Yeah, I think that they're getting more rare as the matches go by. Japan comes out on top in this match with 1 win, 1 draw. Fought out battles. Match 1 specifically, game 1 specifically was thrilling. Equalized 3 times. It was a very, very fought out battle.
It was, and we can see here Ronnie with the 2-1 win as well. So we're going to be getting ready here for match 21 between Indonesia and Mina. I think we've got competitors with maybe different experience levels from Indonesia and then Mina as well. So I'm interested to see these matchups, interested to see how each team fares. But having seen Hazard play a few matches earlier, you can tell this guy has the skills to really back it up.
Hazard really picking up a lot of steam here. He is very exciting to watch. He does things differently. He builds up, like his vision is just like so out of the ordinary. Through passes, he diversifies, and then he catches off guard with a sudden skill move. So really excited to see him play.
Yeah, from the matches we've seen, he's been very clinical, and putting up a 5 spot in one of his games is always going to be impressive. And I'm excited to see him play. Because like you said, he does things differently, and I think that works to your advantage. You're not predictable. Your opponent doesn't know where you're going. Are you crossing it in, or are you cutting it back, or are you going to be playing just direct football? So
yeah, it feels like he rotates between without like patterns. It's beautiful to see. I think
that's the way to win. Player. Yeah, exactly. Because as an opponent, you can't pick up on what he's doing. So I think the Mina team, whether it's Basha or Ali Musa who face off against him, they're going to have their hands full. It's going to be a tough match for them.
And in the last matchup from the Mina team, Ali Musa came with like this also out of the ordinary strategy to try to keep spamming those slide tackles, which did not pay off. So let's see if they adapt a little bit of this approach. Slide tackles are a two-edged sword. You can
it's
like
risk
surprise
reward.
your opponent, or you can leave your defense vulnerable. So let's see if they're ready to go. And speaking of ready, I think we're ready for game time here. All right, kickoff has been kicked. We got Garuda FM versus Ali Musa. So let's see how it plays off. We're talking about camera angles. This one's a bit different.
Yeah.
Messi to Ronaldo to Messi again. To Ronaldo again.
A little bit of an interesting back pass there. Van Dijk getting involved.
A little bit risky, but Van Dijk was quicker to react. Offside, but good intention.
A little bit of pass out wide, but misses the pass to his teammate, and they're on the break here. With some momentum. That was always going to be an ambitious shot from that far out.
We've seen some of this getting in, but mostly from a power shot situations. And there we go with the slide tackles again. They're free. They have numbers and they have a goal. Garuda makes it 1-0 to Indonesia.
Yeah, again, some questionable decisions here with the slide tackle. I think being a little more patient in defending might serve Ali Musa some might serve him a little better than sliding in like
The
that.
hard tackles, the slide tackles, they're heavy commitments. They're heavy commitments.
Yep. If it works out, wonderful, but if it doesn't, then like we just saw, you're putting your team in a very, very difficult position.
They have watched him play before, so they know what to expect. Garuda has been watching the matches too.
Yep.
If it's something that comes out of nowhere, you throw it sometimes to like surprise your opponent, or like some of those loose balls where you need like extra boost of speed. But if you're doing it every time, it's very easy to predict.
We've got 5 minutes of added time here. Ooh, looks like calling back for the free kick.
Tough angle here to try to go for the shot, but he does anyway. Van der Sar's elbows his own teammate and then flukes the...
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Off of a goalie kick.
You can't really do that, but I guess the referee just let it slide. Van der Sar almost with a blunder there. Rodri doing Rodri things.
Let's see Garuda here on the attack.
And look at how Maldini is committed. He's almost in the midfield. Now he has to track back.
A good shot there, but I think Van der Sar was always going to get to that.
Yeah. Cleared out. CR7, restart play. Rodri dispossesses. And Garuda can play. Beautiful pass. Eusebio, easy finish after that pass.
Just carved right through the defense there.
Completely took it off the defenders. And then in a one-on-one situation, R9 is the man to go. Actually, Eusebio is the man to go. Throws it over to the sweet foot and scores. Mbappe quickly gets the ball back. Garuda definitely seen with more tools here today in this match.
Let's see if Ali Musa can put together an attack. That was never going to trouble the keeper.
Yeah, questionable decision making there. I'm not sure what was the thought process. You had a teammate making a good run. And then he breaks his defense, open again. Haaland, left footer, top corner.
Yep, that's the emphatic nail in the coffin in this one.
Yep. Garuda and with a very convincing performance here. Broke the defense of Ali Musa time and time again, and ultimately and inevitably is going to walk home with the win.
Made it look really easy doing so.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think Ali Musa has really troubled Garuda's defense at all.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that one Van der Sar blunder.
Yeah, maybe Van der Sar brought more risk to Garuda than Ali Musa this match.
So overall 3-0, very tidy win by the Indonesian player Garuda FM. So with that, we have his teammate Hazard getting ready, and I think he's going to want to put on as good of a performance as his teammate.
Absolutely.
As he's going to be going up against Bashar in this second match of, we're here in match 21. I think it's hard not to pick Indonesia for this matchup here, just given what we've seen so far. I think Bashar's going to have his hands full.
I agree with you. well, historically and based on the performances that we've seen today, Hazard, one of the most exciting, thrilling players to watch, and the Mina team overall didn't seem to be, like up to what they can do. They didn't seem to have like picked up the same traction as some of the other teams, including Indonesia. Indonesia also looking like they're jump starting ahead in terms of like being more favorites to rack up points and advance to the next stage. So we'll see. It's still FC Mobile, it's still football, so
anything can happen. But just going off, like you said, past results, it's gonna be tough. I think realistically, Bashir here is probably gonna want to keep this to under 2 goals, 2 to 3 goals realistically. But like you said, anything can happen, and football is unpredictable.
That's the other thing. When you consider yourself an underdog, you can employ underdog tactics, right? So try not to expose yourself so much. Hold off on those sliding tackles, hard tackles. Try not to bring your defense out of position that much, and maybe try to adapt like a counterattack strategy. If I were him, if I'm facing an opponent that I believe could outmatch me in terms of like just skill to skill, toe to toe, that may be a solution, right? We've seen this before.
We
happening time and time again. So it's all about being resilient. It's all about being resilient.
But
So
also adapting, and
Yeah.
I think I would be interested to see if Bashir here is going to adapt his team, but it doesn't look so. Like he's still running a 4-2-4.
4-2-4.
And I realistically, I think he's asking for goals here, and you'd want to see a little bit of adaptation in the formation, and players maybe run a 4-3-3 holding, because you're just going to get punished.
That's what happens, I think. It was almost instant.
It was.
It's overcommitment from the defense, and then you're just asking for it.
Yep, and that's where I think we can see Hazard
just opens up the score.
Yeah, the class is
5
really
minutes.
shining through here super early.
I think now it's the time to try to make the 4-2-4 work. You need to use this aggressiveness and the numbers and the width to well, answer this. If you're going to get scored on, you need to score too.
That's true, but you didn't need to concede in the first 5 minutes.
Yes.
So you're kind of setting yourself up for a tough match here. So let's see if the tide will change, but
Players are talking things through here.
Are we-
Must be, yeah.
So we have a little bit of a intermission here from the match. I believe there's maybe a technical issue they're resolving. But so far we had the first 20 minutes or so there between Bashir and Hazard. We'll get back to the action as soon as we can.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes of action there, and I think all the predictions that we were making here before the match started, like came to
They came
fruition
true,
very,
yeah.
very quickly. I go at the 5 minute, the defense like very, very quickly exposed, and Hazard just playing very, very skillfully and like finding those through passes. Very good at that.
Yeah.
So,
I think we've seen Hazard do this a few times already, where he strikes quickly. So it's just a temporary stoppage here. I think we'll try to get back to the action. But yeah, we've seen it from the other Hazard matches. He strikes quickly. He's very direct with his play, at least in the start. And I think, like we had mentioned, Bashir was either not prepared for that, or he just said, you know what, I'm going to go in. I'm not changing how I play.
I don't want to
Yeah,
bail out. I wanna go and attack and play my game the way that I like. So I gotta respect that. But also, I think you gotta play your cards right sometimes, right? You see some teams like China, Vanguard, for example, adapting and using the 4-4 very, very effectively. They don't seem to leave the defense very exposed, even though they're committing number forwards. So I guess it has to make sense too. It's not like you can come here and do whatever and expect good results.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen with some other teams as well, like at least on the Spanish squad, they play a bit more of a defensive-focused game, and like you said, you can't change that up, but you do need to adapt to your opponent. So you know if you're coming up against a team that's running a 4-2-4, or you know that maybe you're outmatched in full-on just ability to quickly pass and react, and maybe you know your defensive abilities aren't up to par, then play a 5 at the back, you know? Play a 4-2-2-2 where you get two defensive mids to help you out. You just make some adjustments.
There. Yeah, absolutely.
So, I mean, we're at the point in the competition where most of the teams have played 4 matches, so you know how they play. I think a lot of these guys maybe are just coming into these matches, and like you said, they're just thinking, you know what, this is how I got here, this is how I want to play, I will go down with the ship.
I think that kind of like differentiates the ones that, you know, like have the grit and the motivation, not motivation, but perhaps mentality, strategy, experience to rack up the points.
Yeah, and I mean, the other thing to keep in mind is not everybody at this tournament is a pro esports player. There are content creators, there's YouTubers here that maybe are just here to, you know, enjoy the time, have fun.
Absolutely.
And maybe they realize after the first few games that, you know what, I'm not going to win, but you know what, I'm going to have a good time and I'm going to make it entertaining for everyone.
You're right. At the end of the day, it's FC Pro Mobile Festival, and I think the players are going to enjoy anyways. You know, like they're here, they're playing this big stage. There's this whole event prepared for their 4 days of matches. So at the end of the day, if you want to enjoy, you should enjoy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Even
right.
if you come away from this tournament with 10 losses in a row, as long as you've made some wonderful memories and made some new friends, I think that's considered a win in anybody's book.
I absolutely agree.
So,
I, for once, am having a blast here.
yeah, it's been great. It's been a long first day here on set. We're getting ready to bring you the action for the updated game here, but yeah, a lot of great matches so far. Great to see some.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah.
Apa khabar? Mana mukanya? Ini betul lah. So yeah guys, kita kembali. Mana yang live ni?
Borak.
Borak sorry, salah tekan lagi.
Betul.
Biar je ni.
Biar je.
Okey, ni. So kita kembali di live stream untuk apa nama ni,
FC Pro Mobile Festival
Shanghai. So
Yes.
kita sudah pun memasuki perlawanan yang keempat. Sebentar saja lagi.
Ya. Yeah.
Apa nama ni? Macam mana? Apa katanya?
Tak ada apa. Oh, ni ada.
Sekejap. Oh ya. Sekejap. Ni kat komik gambar ni. Ada yang masih menonton dekat kita punya YouTube
Allah.
Tanya sama. Sekejap guys
Sebentar saya
Ada tu.
Ada.
Abang anak ada.
Amerika dan Lee.
Allah. So guys, saya tak tahu nak happy ke nak gembira ke nak terkejut. Dia terlalu surprise hari ni. Tanya aku. Dan kita kena get ready. Okay, so seperti mana kita tahu, hari ni sepatutnya main berapa? 5
game.
5 game. So kalau ikutkan tadi dah berakhir round keempat. Ketiga lah, nak masuk round keempat.
Betul.
So seperti mana kau boleh nampak dekat skrin, adalah perlawanan kita menentang Thailand NAG. So
okay.
Okay, so kita pun dapat info daripada Shanghai, baru sahaja menerima berita tadi di mana untuk perlawanan Day 1 telah pun tamat.
Wow.
Baru saja tamat tadi. Dah muka kenyang noh. Kenyang alhamdulillah, dah settle tarawih semua. Benda-benda wajib semua dah settle alhamdulillah. So saya dah siap bawa cawan dah ni. Saya ingatkan dah nak sambung banyak game, tetapi kita dapat info bahawa sebenarnya game untuk hari pertama telah pun tamat. So kalau ikutkan kita kena main lagi 2 game untuk skuad Malaysia, tetapi dikabarkan sambung esok. Dalam tengah hari macam tu. Tapi mungkin kita akan start live betul-betul selepas sahaja solat Jumaat.
Betul.
Lepas solat Jumaat kita akan, so mungkin a few game tu maybe, ataupun kita akan keep buka untuk macam tadi juga, kita buka untuk live ke dekat YouTube ke somewhere. Tapi untuk kita punya appearance, penampilan kita mungkin lepas solat Jumaat.
Betul.
Nanti kita akan update balik. And then so itulah kita masuk ni sebenarnya dengan excitednya dengan sebab tadi masa tengah main tarawih tadi kita dapat info Pali menang. Kita recap sikit untuk game Spain tu man.
Betul.
Di mana Fazli menang 1-0 dan Aan tewas 2-0.
Ya betul.
So masih lagi orang cakap pencapaian yang kita amat bangga dan kita sangat-sangat teruja, di mana tak expect lah dia boleh menang. Maksudnya, dan kita boleh kata setiap game kita ada point meh.
Betul.
Tapi yang paling highest is first game yang lawak Australia tu lah, maksudnya kita dapat 4 point.
Betul.
So first game 4, second 3 dan third 3, masa kita dah mengumpul 10 mata.
Ya.
So
tak ada pembaziran point lah di
tak
situ.
ada pembaziran point, maksudnya setiap game kita main tu ada hasil lah, kita boleh cakap
Betul.
macam tu. Tapi saya percaya esok hari kedua dia orang lebih get ready, since dia orang dah familiar kan dengan keadaan, dah biasa
boleh
jadi
adapt,
dengan suasana kat sana. Angin guys, makan banyak buka tadi. So apa saya nak cakap, mungkin esok kita boleh bermain dengan lebih baik,
InsyaAllah.
Mungkin kita sekarang ni apa yang aku nak tengok adalah tak kisah kita lawan siapa, tapi biar dalam game tu kita dapat full 6 point.
Ya.
Maksudnya kita try untuk dapatkan, kita cuba. So kita punya tu maksudnya kita punya target lah.
Betul.
So itulah maksudnya kita untuk live boleh katakan ni dah macam closing dah guys. Maksudnya kita berakhir di sini, tetapi esok kemungkinan kita akan teruskan dengan menentang Thailand. Nanti kita akan update di masa ke semasa. So dekat sana dikabarkan mungkin akan start tengah hari, tapi kita akan mungkin akan start live, tapi sama juga dekat roti John buat aku baca tu.
Abang Nano ni.
So kita akan sambung esok lah meh.
Ya.
Kita akan sambung esok insya-Allah. Apa-apa nanti kita akan update, apa-apa untuk info korang boleh check out Instagram GengFcMobile. Kat situ kita akan update apa macam link live stream ke, kat mana kita live, pukul berapa kita live, apa semua. Betul. Kita akan cuba update di situ. So guys, terima kasih untuk sokongan hari ni. Kita orang sangat-sangat happy dengan sokongan anda, walaupun pada awal tu ada beberapa technical issue.
Terima kasih.
Tapi korang still support walaupun bulan puasa juga. Dan kita orang pun tak expect, kita pun itulah, walaupun tadi dengan dahaga jugalah, kena tekat lah macam tu, tapi kita pun bertahan demi Fazli, Aan dan juga tim Gamebond dan juga GengFcMobile di sana. Demi orang cakap membawa nama Malaysia ni. So sampai situ je, ada apa-apa lagi nak cakap?
Okay, bagi pihak saya minta maaf lah daripada segala technical issue.
Sama juga saya pun
yang
daripada pihak kita orang lah. Kita minta maaf sebab banyak benda yang yalah kita tak ada orang minta benda-benda ni berlaku. Betul. Dan kita pun agak kesali dengan apa yang berlaku. Kesali so maksudnya InsyaAllah esok kita cuba improve dan cuba dapatkan fit yang terbaik untuk anda. Sejelah jauh dia orang dekat Shanghai, dan kita pun faham dekat negara China ni dia banyak akses yang agak terhad. Maksudnya,
betul.
Ada apps yang kita tak boleh nak dapat apa semua. So even tadi kita video call pun pakai Discord pun yalah tak dapat footage yang high quality
cantik,
semua. So thank you Abang Nano, thank you Tirah yang ada dekat ni, and then Tirah tadi dekat IG pun support semua, dekat mana-mana kita buat live.
Kau memang terbaik lah.
Orang terbaik, InsyaAllah doakan mana tahu doa-doa bulan Ramadan ni korang makbul kan. So,
amin.
Kalau kata skuad Malaysia layak ke top 4 hari Ahad tu pun saya rasa itu dah wow, satu pencapaian yang cukup bangga lah. Yalah, sejujurnya kita orang nak lah awak balik ni trofi ni. Tepi ni.
Saya ingat awak tunjuk mic.
Bukan tu. Dalam gambar ni trofi ni.
Macam mana saya nak pegang ah?
Ni trofi. So memang ini adalah trofi juara guys. Siapa menangkan bawa pulang trofi ni. So ikutkan memanglah kita nak trofi, tapi kita cuba yang terbaik. Impossible is nothing but kata Adidas, tapi kita cuba yang terbaik kalau ada rezeki ada. So insyaAllah esok kita teruskan kita punya perjuangan.
Baik.
Kita akan update di social media GengFcMobile. Teruskan menantikan.
Teruskan
follow,
menyokong.
menyokong. So So itu saja pada ini kita orang mengundur diri dan kita jumpa esok insyaAllah guys. Selamat puasa, selamat bersahur. Thank you for support. Esok kita tengok Aris dan Arif pula.
Fazli dan Aan
meneruskan perjuangan mereka yang disupport oleh Suki dan juga Aan di sana.
Suki dan Aris.
Tengok aku dah tengok aku dah jam lah. Saya sudah jam. Apa pun sudah tak tahu lah. Okay guys. Assalamualaikum. Bye bye.